And we're live.
Hey,
Yippee!
what up?
Ooh, all right. Heroes and villains. Hello, and thank you for joining us once again, or maybe for the very first time, this episode of Initiative, superhero tabletop adventure series where three teenagers get together and save the world or destroy it, depending on how they roll. My name is Colby, otherwise known as your Professor GM, joined here by my lovely cast. Cory.
Hi, I'm Cory. I play as Elias Crowley.
David.
Hi, I'm David, and I play as Adam Mercury.
And Nicole. Great.
Wonderful.
Thank you for joining us again. This is episode 32.
32.
Today.
Damn.
But we're coming across the end of this arc.
Yeah, man.
We're definitely gonna die.
I'm so excited. I'm so hype.
I'm so nervous.
I'm so hype. I want to fight this boss so bad.
I might actually die.
A sacrifice we were willing to make.
Yeah.
Everybody in chat, if you're watching live on twitch.tv/KeepTappinets, let us know how we're sounding, if we're having weird. We have some fans on us.
Yeah,
we do.
So let us know if you hear like a or something.
Or if the green screen becomes a mess. So let us know.
Yeah. It might get a little
Hey,
wiggly.
Neil's here.
Because it's like 100 degrees down here. Hey, what up, Neil?
Yeah.
And if you're listening on Spotify or YouTube, or, if you're not, check out all of our social medias. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Podcasts, whatever it is.
Oh, no. I just noticed. Our sub notification is behind the fan art.
I can fix that.
I can fix that.
The most technical of difficulties.
Yes.
I can fix that.
Should be fixed.
Cool.
Check out all of our social medias. They're also on Stitcher, Twitter, Facebook.
Apple Music.
Yep, Apple Music. Not Podbean, because they're sticklers.
Yeah.
And, Keep Tappin' X. Look up Keep Tappin' X No G Initiative, Superhero Adventure Amazing Bonanza.
Look up the whole thing.
Yeah.
How you guys doing while I get my thing open here?
A little sticky.
Yeah. Not too bad. Not too
Are
bad.
you guys ready
Oh, I'm ready.
for your boss fight?
No, I'm so
stuff over and
scared.
Wait, don't. Okay. Just moving everything.
Okay. No, we got this.
I'm ready to punch the dark entity.
Dude, I'm
to death.
so nervous.
All right.
He is an animus. I want to absorb him.
I'm very nervous to
Even
die.
though it's episode 32, we always have a recap. That's what I'm going to give you right now. The story so far, episode 32. Last week on Initiative, our heroes travel to the bastion of their enemies, the Domain. In order to confront the dark entity itself, they must defeat the last two tethers that protect it, Liani Barbosa and Cam Vo. The domain is made up of a massive castle surrounded by 6 large dome structures, all connected by a sentient wall. Each dome is emitting a powerful pillar of darkness into a growing sphere floating in the sky. The party is able to bypass the defenses, making their way through the various domes, which were originally made for all of the 6 tethers. After a brief interception by Cam Vo, attempting to talk to our heroes of their quest, our heroes find themselves in the dome of Liani Barbosa, which consisted of a massive ocean. Ready to begin the fight, Cam arrives on the scene to help the enemy, adding to Liani's already incredible power by being able to copy the abilities of others. Between the two, they would prove to be an incredible challenge to our heroes. Towards the end of the fight, Adam uses his incredible speed to trigger a dimension hop with Cam in his grasp. They are rushed into a dark chamber filled with arcane sigils. Adam sees their friend Lauren, back from Earth, her heart being harvested and crystallized as mismatched pieces of a human body float behind her. Before he can investigate, the dark entity itself appears, striking him unconscious with a single blow as his fluctuating power brings him back towards the ending battle back at the dome. Jackie finishes off Liani in brutal fashion with her knives, forcing the ocean dimension around them to collapse and become a minuscule, stark white blank dimension with a single exit. Cam, having lost their last and closest ally in the converging expanse, has closed themselves into an almost catatonic state, losing the will to fight. The group decides to rest as outside the sphere in the sky melts away to reveal the island of Manhattan floating. Will our heroes be able to make it to Lauren in time? What awaits them in the floating city? Find out right now in this week's episode of Initiative.
This is.
I am so hype. I'm so ready.
I'm so nervous. Bleh.
We got this.
Yes, we
got
can do
no
it.
choice.
So
can
are
do
we Healy boys? Like we're resting?
Yeah, we're chilling.
We fade in from black to a dark New York City. In the distance, we see a familiar sight, a black pillar, tripled in size from when we saw it first, in a constant state of fluctuation. As we pan through the streets, we see not only police officers and cruisers about, but also military APCs and tanks. Martial law has been declared in New York City on Earth. We pan through the streets to a war tent where we see a plentiful display of guards out front of U.S. military. And inside this tent, we pan over to see computer monitors and a war, sort of a pseudo war room set up. At the front of the table, we see a relatively young man. He has red hair, pulled back in this sort of a dress coat and uniform, I should say. And we see a badge and a name tag set up as Francis Calloway. And he says, he points to the table, to some diagrams, and says, as you can see, everything here is less than under control, gentlemen, and by our diagnostics here, I don't think we can sustain civil order for much longer, so I recommend a complete evacuation of... And Francis is interrupted as the flaps of the tent at the other end of the room are opened, and we hear no, get off me, no, listen, I got information right here. As we see Professor Savannah, currently two guards attempting to hold her back as the scientist pushes through with some rolled up documents and says, no, listen, no, hey, Francis, I see you, Francis, you better let me in here, because I swear... Gentlemen, I'd like to introduce he twitches, a little colleague of mine by the name of Professor Savannah, if you would. And the guards look at Francis like, you serious? You know, let the psycho in? And he just nods, and Savannah drops a few of her bundled papers, doesn't even pick them up, as she, all right. That's what I want around here. Walks up to the table. Gentlemen, pleased to meet you. Well, I like your hat. And touches up some guy's hat for him. He's like, you said you had something to share with us, Miss Savannah. The only reason we're allowing you in here is your eccentric studies miraculously turned out to be based in some sort of fact. Well, that's a fancy and nice way of saying that you like my work, and I'm going to continue doing it. All right. And she unfurls a piece of paper and says, well, if you look here, I've been doing some of my own calculations over here, and, checking different sources over here. I'm in contact with some important people, and I have here that it looks like we have about -4 minutes until that thing goes crazy. I'm afraid I don't understand. -4 minutes. Yeah, by all accounts, it should have just happened, right? As the entire area begins to shake, and you hear the crackling of thunder outside. Yep, right on track, sort of, not really. She takes up her papers. We better get out of here. And the military generals there and Francis all stand up and start shambling around. and Professor Savannah leaves the tent as we pan out and see that the pillar itself begin to expand once more. We come back to our heroes.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
We're doing everything right.
We better be quick.
Damn it.
Time to rest for 8 hours.
Yeah, no, I got like 8 injuries.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need a nap.
So last we left off, the whole group was in the Ani's sort of collapsed pocket dimension now.
KO'd.
All of you kind of resting for a bit. What are you doing?
Alright.
I mean, if we're gonna rest, should we go back to your room? Ace has a bed. Is that what we're doing?
Oh.
I mean, you two you're pretty beat up, both of you.
Yep.
Yeah, I could use a
Yeah, let's.
quick
This is
settle.
the
Yeah.
final stretch.
Yeah,
We need to be ready, and we need to come up with a plan.
absolutely. From what I saw of the Dark Entity, I think that whole "we can't beat him in this form" thing is true because he was just like smoke. I don't think he's tangible right now.
So,
So how do we make him?
I'm the last person who would know.
what else was in that room with him?
Lauren
Hmm.
with that chest gem coming out of her.
We
Do you
could still get her back. I hope. We have to. I
I
mean,
hope so. I mean, right? There has to be a way.
I'm thinking. Maybe
May was okay until.
Yeah.
Until she wasn't.
Those chest gem stock things.
Mhm.
Do you think maybe those are like a conduit? Maybe like that's what the entity uses to like take on a physical form. Maybe he's trying to like possess Lauren.
It's possible. Anything's possible.
So you need some kind of a host.
We can't let him do that though.
Hmm.
All right, let's head to my room and we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Let's think of something when in the morning.
You all hear as you're about to leave. You hear a drip, drip. Of course, you do the sound thing.
It's been a minute. Can't do it under pressure.
There it is.
You hear that, and you all turn, and in the sort of weird center of this realm, you see water dripping, followed by a small stream, seeming from some void in the sky.
I think water's coming back.
Great.
Yeah, maybe we should get a move on out of
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
let's-
Let's go to your place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
Skedaddle
book
back
it
to
on
my
out of
room.
here. Yeah.
My anti-room.
Alright. Yeah, all of you begin to leave. Cam sort of stays, and they walk up to the stream and just hold out their hands and start cupping the water, and sort of down on the balls of their feet. It's like down below and just cupping the water. Backs to you.
I turn to V. I'm like, hey, can you see what the kid's doing?
Yeah. She steps away and steps behind Cam for a few minutes, or like a minute or so,
Uh-huh.
given the time, and then walks up and sort of gets onto the same level and beside them and just looks at the water and doesn't say anything for a moment. And V like looks behind you. He's like, oh, whatever.
I'm like, let's get out of here.
Give him some privacy, I guess.
All right.
Okay. So you guys are walking to Jatty's room?
Yeah.
It's a simple walk through the narrow, dark corridor. And you see the familiar sort of just plain door. You open it up, and Jatty's room.
Maybe a tight squeeze for like 6 of us or 5 of us or however many there are.
Yeah, but it feels kind of nostalgic in here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Listen, I didn't get to choose what was here, so
No, I know. And you can take the bed. So we'll just put our sleeping bags on the floor. So
Yeah, you set up. You have to like one of you is like hanging outside of the door
yeah.
as well. It's like
Very cramped.
Xavier is like, I don't want to hang out outside of the door. What if it like collapses and I get cut in half or something?
I'll hang out outside the door. I'll be fast
Thanks,
enough
man.
to move. Yeah.
And it jumps on your bed.
Xavier.
Cedric's like, oh, good idea, and then goes next to him on the bed. And Xavier's like, Cedric's like, yeah.
I
Haven't been on bed in a while.
I use telekinesis. I lift them both up and like put them down on the ground, and then I lay on like,
Cedric's like, that's fair. I get that.
Jackie's room. She gets the bed.
And a few minutes later, V comes back, and Cam is following. Sort of looking down. You do notice that their face is a little wet, like dripping, like some water dripping from their chin. But they come in and just find they're very small to begin with, and they just move to a corner of a room and
Yeah. I'm
huddle against their knees to chest.
Jackie, let Cam on the bed with you.
yeah. It's just great.
Yeah, Cam. What you offer? Or?
Yeah. I'll lick it off and ask. I was like, Cam, do you want the bed? You and V could take it if you want.
They're just kind of looking at the ground. And they shake their head.
I kind of look.
V says, gets on the bed. Thanks there. Appreciate it.
She's an opportunist.
Yep.
Kind of sprawled out, just enough for you to be able to go on the bed,
Yeah.
but it's like not comfortable.
Yeah. Just like scooch her over a tiny bit.
So you guys are gonna nap.
I'm
Yeah.
already asleep.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
need to not die.
How long are you resting for?
Until someone wakes me up.
Should we? It can't be that long. Long enough to not be injured.
I will do I'll let you guys roll a healing check on yourselves, and we'll consider that like a short rest kind of thing, to a minimum of 1 injury.
Oh, but I have so many injuries and fatigue.
What you do is you roll a d20.
Yep.
We'll say add 5, and for every degree of success over 10, you heal. So
Okay.
How many
that's
injuries
fair.
do you have?
I have 8
8. Oh my god. I have
and
3.
3 fatigue.
Oh my god.
Well, you have 2 fatigue technically now.
Now,
'Cause
yeah.
you got,
Got KO'd.
Yep.
Yeah.
The quality dipped on our display. On
That's why I'm like.
Oh,
What happened?
So the quality dipped on the stream.
Yeah, it
I don't
keeps
know if that's
dipping.
affecting. It looks good on the phone, but I don't know if it's affecting the way.
Might just be my internet.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because everything looks nice and clear. I just wanted to, while we have a chance in between.
It's on auto. So
Oh, I
if it
see.
wasn't,
So
if
it's
it wasn't
gonna-
connecting, it's like going down to 240p.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know at home if the quality drops. I don't see any drop frames. Or
Yeah, nobody said anything, so no news is
Could
good
you?
news, I guess.
Could you add treatment to
I was
whatever?
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
ask,
you-
can I
alright,
use
yeah, you
treatment
can
on
add-
somebody?
Yeah, I'll let you roll either treatment or. Oh, you want to do it on somebody else?
Yeah.
I will allow
Yeah.
that.
I want to use treatment on her.
Technically, this would be more of like a fortitude type save, or a stamina roll, I should say. So you can take +5 to your stamina, whatever's higher, and then other people can roll a treatment roll on you.
All right.
So do the do the +5 or stamina first, I assume, because that's for
Yeah.
sleeping. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. +5 to stamina, you said?
+5 or stamina.
Oh, +5
Whichever
or oh yeah, no, I'm not using fucking my stamina. Great. Sick.
No, that's 5.
So total
10.
10. You'd heal 1
Great.
injury.
Sick.
Can I roll one of these for myself
7.
too?
Yeah, everybody can roll 1.
18.
Okay.
+5.
Plus 5 is 23.
All right, so it's 4 injuries.
Beautiful. I only had 3.
Okay, you're
Fully healed.
any exhaustion.
Nope.
Okay.
No nothing.
You can do a treatment roll on
Meanwhile.
Jackie.
Okay.
Damn.
Meanwhile.
I wake
Yeah,
up
I took
feeling
a
great in a
beating.
good mood.
Yeah,
and-
I mean, it might be, you didn't have a good rest.
Nope.
There's this
I
growing
took a
tension.
fucking
I don't think anybody
beating.
really had like a good rest, so
No.
to say.
hard to sleep when you're in pain.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have it. Oh, right.
I'm
Excuse me.
I'm fine.
Yeah. Let's see what we can do about some of these bruises.
Please. Okay.
22.
22?
Yeah.
Okay. So you heal 4 injuries.
Oh, thank God.
Nice. So now you're down to 3.
Yeah.
Wait, 3
That's what
injuries.
we could do is
Sorry.
clean some cuts.
Okay.
So down to 4.
4. What about fatigue? Does my fatigue stay?
We'll say your fatigue's gone.
Okay. 4
Kind of
injury.
sleep that off.
Yeah. I think it takes an hour to recover that anyway.
Alright, I'm down to 4 injuries, so at least...
Better than 8.
yeah. I'm
Better than
like,
it.
thanks, Elias.
Of course. We gotta try to at least be close to tip top if we're gonna be dealing with a otherworldly half demigod monster
Yeah.
shapeless
Yeah.
creature thing
Yeah, I
that's
haven't
gonna eat
exactly
part of the earth.
been tip-top for
How many
a while.
injuries are you at? 4?
Yeah.
Okay. V, who is also trained in treatment,
Wow.
is going to heal you for 1.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you missed a spot. And over on like down her back. So I could hatch up.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. So yeah, Rise is sort of he's sort of near the door, and he has summoned this sort of spellbook, his tome around, and he's just sort of reading and keeping his mind occupied.
Okay.
It looks like Xavier and Cedric can't really sleep throughout. They're just like shuffling. Xavier ends up leaving the room just outside the hall to just like pace for a bit back and forth. And yeah, that's sort of the state of where everyone's at the moment.
Okay.
Alright.
But you rest up and feel as though as good as it's gonna get right now.
Yep. So, once everyone's awake,
Yep.
I'm gonna kind of like call Xavier into the room and be like, alright, we gotta make some type of plan here, guys.
Yeah. Huddle up.
Yeah. Okay, so from what I saw of the entity, he is just a big smoke thing with eyes. I don't know if it's that place that we were in that makes him that strong,
It's definitely not.
or if it's the situation. I would have no idea how to get him into a punchable form.
Well, we definitely need the Sovereign on this.
Can you describe again what you saw in that chamber?
Yeah, it was just black billowing smoke with 2 eyes. That was the entity. It spoke to me. He had Lauren on some sort of, I don't know, ritual altar.
Okay.
With that stalk coming out of her chest and like disembodied limbs.
Yeah, you
floating
said something
around.
about body parts.
Yeah, it was not pretty.
I think I know what he's doing. I don't think he's going to use Lauren. I think he's going to make a body.
Like Frankenstein?
When I mean, I've seen him a lot. And a couple times that I've been in here, he's been collecting body parts. I mean,
Like your arm?
like my arm, I've seen a leg.
Huh.
That's why when you guys went to Ohio, I was curious to see if they had been missing a leg. I think he's building a body.
So he's just taking little pieces of different people and gonna put them together?
I guess so.
Ugh.
Torso, 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head is 6 pieces. 6 pillars.
But I don't know. It's just a guess.
It begs the question why he would need to build a sort of human vessel.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it is like you said. Maybe he's trying to put himself in a body.
But why? If he's powerful as he is, why would he want to...
Maybe it's the only way for him to get to Earth.
Maybe what he
You
plans
might
on
have a
doing.
point there. In order to pass through different dimensions, well, there are a lot of different ways. the most, quote, safest way is through the Amble Belt, where 3 of you have been through there before.
Yeah, that beach.
That is the pathway between all dimensions, worlds, however you want to phrase it.
The hallway of the universe.
But if you want to break those laws, travel by which another way, you have to follow different sets of rules depending on how you do it.
Huh.
And it might be this is just one of those laws that he has to abide by.
'Cause it has been itching at the back of my mind that, like, if the Dark Entity is so powerful, why has he not just went to Earth? Why is he going through all this trouble?
I'm wondering why he's putting together a body when he could probably just pick one.
That's a good point.
I don't think he can. I mean, oh, sorry.
No, go.
He has all these people, you know, but not once has he. I mean, obviously he's taken control of them, but it's not him. I mean, kind of like what Rai says, everyone has their own will, and everyone has their own, I mean, goals, for lack of a better
I
term.
understand what you're saying. So he needs like an empty vessel to just kind of take control of,
Yeah,
to be 100% himself.
to be 100% him.
Right.
No human vessel would ever be able to hold that power, but I don't think he wants it for the long term. He just needs it as a vehicle.
What if we could find a way to sabotage his, like, possession attempt? Like, say we get to him as that body is ready and we redirect him as he tries to enter it and put him in, like, something else. Like, put him in a cockroach and we just step on him. Game over.
Well, if he goes into his vehicle and then the vehicle gets destroyed, he would just come out, I assume.
Maybe not.
Not if it's tethered right.
Well, when you put all of your essence into a single vessel, in this case, or a single object, and that object's destroyed, well, it won't kill him per se. You can't do that. But it will disperse him, much like what he did with me before you found me.
But you came back. Wouldn't he too?
It's possible, but I don't know. This is sort of on a much grander scale.
I don't know who would.
It would stop him.
Maybe that's enough.
I'm worried about Lauren, though. We can't. I mean, if the way that he's going to get in the body is by using her and killing her, we can't let him do that.
No.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah. Have to find some way to destroy the vessel, but not Lauren.
Well, there were those floating body parts around. If we just destroy those,
Good
maybe
try.
that's enough.
Hey, Cam. What if you touched the vessel after he entered it? Could you extract him from it?
They're, not looking at you.
Yeah.
Down the carpet. They shrug. They say, I don't know. I think if I tried, I might die.
Yeah, it might be too much.
Yeah.
Maybe.
These are good ideas, though.
But how are we even gonna get there?
I got there once. There has to be a way to get there again.
Do you think it was within this fortress?
It has to be.
Somewhere else?
It has to be somewhere.
I know for a fact it's in this dimension, which is good. I'm hoping that it's in this castle.
Now I think we need to get the Sovereign in with us, though. I mean, the entity was afraid of the Sovereign and Rise, obviously, trying to destroy them.
Well, afraid is, not the word I would use.
Well,
more like getting rid of pests.
The more pests, the better.
I agree. He has an infestation on his hands.
My concern is we can rally our forces. The odds with us right now, we've got 3 people with powers, a magician, an absorber, a quarterback, and a really lucky kid. And then we bring a master vampire into this. That's, what, like 7 possible hosts? Alternatives to a different body? What if the Dark Entity enters the Sovereign? Then what do we do?
Then we kill the Sovereign because he can come back.
Man, has.
Anyone else, though, might be a problem.
Yeah, imagine what the entity could do with the Sovereign's body.
You say killing the Sovereign like it's easy.
We've done it before.
Kaito did it.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of seems a little easy.
Kaito
You
did it.
defeated him, you didn't kill him.
Well,
You're right.
Kaito killed him, and we killed Kaito. So,
Well, by the laws of nature and strength, of course you're more powerful.
It's 3 versus 1. It's fine.
But do you want me to go grab him?
that depends. Do you trust him?
He said he would pull through.
I think we definitely need him here.
Yeah, I don't trust him, but I think we need him.
Yeah.
The more power on our side, the better.
Yeah.
He's got a lot at his disposal.
He does.
I'm about it if you guys are.
Alright.
Okay.
Now, how are we gonna get him?
I'll go grab him, I guess.
Alright.
Might take a few minutes, but...
We don't have any more surprise attacks to worry about, I think.
Yeah, hopefully.
Aside from, flying serpent monsters.
Yeah, I mean, you never know.
Just don't get seen. Don't get
I'll
called.
do my best.
Yeah, don't be seen.
I am worried about Cam and I. I mean, we got rid of most of the pillars, but if he's going to draw strength from one of us, then I don't know what the protocol is for that.
Is that absorption permanent?
Make a presence roll.
Whoop, whoop.
12.
No.
Uh-huh.
Nope. That's it.
Like, so you can tap into that power you've taken from people for what? Only a couple hours, couple days?
I don't know.
Of course you gotta know.
Never timed it.
Never timed it, but I'm
Few
sure
days
you've realized when you went to go use the power and it didn't.
The more I use it, the worse it gets.
Weaker?
Interesting.
No reply.
Interesting.
Alright, do you want me to go to the Sovereign now?
Yes.
Yeah. All
He
we've
might
got
have
right
an
now
idea
is,
on how to, help everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna use quicker than the eye when I run. To
Okay.
try and not be seen. So that's a 16 for stealth.
Okay. Yeah, you
Super still.
takes you a few minutes and navigating through the across the continent essentially
Yeah,
of this part of the conversion expanse,
Mhm.
and you get to the Sanguine Citadel. Once again, which is gone, but it's still
Right, yeah.
it's just essentially a plateau up on a hill and a
Bomb shelter.
complete rubble. Yeah, so you go up to the throne,
Yeah.
knock down.
Yeah. It's like knock 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 knock.
Yeah. No answer.
I'll go down and look for him. I'll look in the blood pool room.
But yeah, look around in the blood. Make a investigate roll.
Oh baby. Oh baby. That's is that a 1 or 7?
7.
That's an 8.
You move through.
Good job,
No
buddy.
signs of the Sovereign. When you move through, and you move into the sigil room where you saved Rise.
Yeah.
And you see somebody sort of moving the bookshelves around, and it's the Navigator.
Oh. I go up to him. Can I tell why he's moving the bookshelves? Like, are they?
Make an intelligence roll.
What do you think he's gonna tell you?
Natural 1.
Hell if you know.
Yeah,
It's probably some intricate arcane works in the.
it must be
Yeah.
too complicated for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in front of him, just like wave.
They turn to you.
I get down to his level. I'm like,
Mhm.
where is the sovereign?
Slow
Yep.
blink.
You're the navigator, right? Take me to the sovereign.
Just moves the bookshelf.
Good job, buddy.
Like, I look behind the bookshelf to see if there's like a hidden passage.
You see the sovereign. Nah.
What do you do?
All you see is there's just like stuff marks, as
Yeah.
if the bookshelf has been moved back and forth so many times, just rutting in the floor.
Hell? I hate this thing. I pick him
Walks
up.
the other side.
I face him to me.
Mhm.
I need to know where the sovereign is.
Roll a persuasion.
You're killing it.
5.
Just kind of wiggles.
Put him down. I'm gonna run around the citadel again, just yelling, "Sovereign! Sovereign! Hey!"
It's one way.
Nothing.
Wait.
It's oddly empty. I mean, not oddly. Last time it was empty too.
Mm,
But empty of the sovereign.
all right, I'll run back.
A few minutes later. You guys have waited about maybe like 15, 20 minutes.
I come back.
That was a
Okay.
little longer than I expected from you.
Yeah, I couldn't find him. He's not there.
He's not at the Citadel?
Nope. I looked everywhere. I found the navigator.
Where the hell can he be?
I have no idea. I looked in his blood pool room. Didn't find him.
The sovereign was with us the whole time.
Yeah.
Sovereign was the friends we made along the way.
I was gonna say the sovereign's in here.
Yeah.
He's inside each of us, right here in our chest.
Damn it.
Yeah, Rise says, he said he'll pull through. I'll trust him.
Yeah, maybe he has something up his sleeve.
He better.
Always has something up his sleeve.
Yeah. Yeah, let's hope. Fingers crossed. I think our next course of action is to figure out where to go. We're coming up with plans to beat the entity, but we don't even know where he is.
Yeah.
I mean, I could try to get back to him, but I think I might, like, die.
Cam, you've met with the Sovereign before, correct?
You mean the entity?
I mean, yeah, the entity. My bad.
Which one?
No.
Sovereign, the Sovereign says, yes.
Got me fucked up, man.
Cam is my servant.
Cam is the best friend I've ever had.
Skipping
One's 13, one's 3,000.
and they're both wacky.
It's the odd couple.
Yep.
Cam nods and says, yes.
Where do you usually meet? And could you take us there?
Make a persuasion roll.
Hiya! Wow, that's fucking wonderful.
Ask the question and read their
Persuasion, you
mind.
said?
Yeah.
13.
13? The castle. You have to go there.
Could you show us how to get there?
Why should I?
Thought this was the castle.
We're in the walls. The outer domes. Our domains.
Okay. Alright.
If
Cedric's like, I don't. Do you give them candy or something? I don't know what the kids like.
I don't have any candy.
We got trail mix.
I feel like you guys went through that trail mix.
It's still in my inventory. I got MREs too.
Yeah.
Kids love MREs.
This one's meatloaf.
Yummy.
Just add water.
This came with a little Tabasco sauce.
Kids like Tabasco.
You're just killing immersion today.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck.
Okay. Yeah.
It would help us a lot if you could do that. There's not going to be much left here, and it's your best bet to survive as well.
Make another persuasion. Persuasion. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh! Nat 20. Help me.
Cam stands up. Just doesn't say anything. Just moves past. Almost shoulder checks Cedric on the way out, but they're like too small, so it's sort of like a hip check. And he's like, "Oh fuck!" And moves outside the room, and they look over to a wall to their right. They press their hand against it. And you see above them a familiar light, this divine white light of Hamadi-chan, and just blasts through the wall.
Oh, damn.
Jeez.
That's one way to do it.
God damn.
Creates this large hole, and past this hole, first off, rain is now pouring in through.
Alright, I forgot
hear
about
the
the
storm.
storm.
Yep.
But farther beyond, you see it's just clear, like pasture until the keep. It's sort of a decline.
This
Okay.
Alright.
could be our secret weapon.
Yeah, honestly. There's a photon cannon.
Like, well, imagine, say the entity takes this body and has all kinds of things it can do within it. Say Cam appears after us to defend the entity and says, "I'll help you," and taps the entity, and then has its powers too.
But
Then-
that could hurt Cam.
But it could help us.
The entity is too powerful to take on like that.
Maybe as a last-ditch effort.
We're gonna have to take it on ourselves. So, if we're all on the same playing field, I figure it's worth a shot.
Yeah. Hey, Cam.
They just have this bored sort of expression, eyes kind of glazed over, looking over. They just look over at you. It's kind of unnerving.
Yeah.
You know, their big hat on, which is kind of like a little goofy, but like
Yeah.
you know what Cam's capable of, as clearly evident in what they just did, and they just look over to you.
Actually, Cedric, why don't you just like tap them on the shoulder?
What?
Cam.
What? Why?
Because if we're gonna fight the entity, and they're gonna be our secret weapon, I feel like they should be as strong as they can be.
What weapon?
Did you see what this did?
Dude, it's just like a 12-year-old kid.
They have a photon cannon.
That's true. Oh god.
The only thing better than that is a lucky photon cannon.
They already shook my hand.
Did they?
Ah,
Shook everyone's hand.
Yeah.
except for Rise.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot.
I like kind of go over to Cam and I like make a effort, like I slowly like grab their hand if they let me,
Yeah, they let you.
and I like kind of hold it and I'm like, "Thank you, Cam."
They don't reply. See, the Cam will remember this.
This kid needs a sense of purpose now.
All right, we gotta head out.
We took it away.
Yeah. Once the entity's gone, we can fix that. We can help with that.
Our priorities right now are to save Lauren
Yeah.
and defeat the entity.
Yes. Yeah. Those are the top two. All right.
Rain to its. Oh, yep. Before we leave, I probably should do this to begin with. Rise carves a sigil in the air, and it passes over all of you, and your clothes are fixed.
Hey.
Yay!
And that saltwater smell is gone.
Nice.
Thanks, yeah.
Should have did that before we rested, probably would have been more comfortable, but
It's fine.
A little bit.
Thanks
I
anyway.
was really swimming in that water for a while.
Just got used to the smell.
pulls like a barnacle out of your ear. Alright.
Alright,
Alright, let's press on and
Let's
pull up
go.
my hood and
Do this thing.
head into the rain.
Yeah, everyone
be ready.
trudges through the muddy soil, swishing through towards downwards. Takes a few minutes if you're keeping up. I don't know if you're going ahead or whatever.
No, I'll keep up. Can I like just for flavor, to like practice? Like I'm trying to like hype myself up. I'm gonna try to like as I'm walking move and like dodge raindrops as they're falling.
Okay.
So, like
Yeah, you all watch as it's more of like a strange sort of like the way Adam is sort of progressing is not like a straight line. It's just like dancing around,
I'm just like
but still moving
dodge
forward.
out of the way.
Yeah,
Like, Adam, you're making me dizzy.
like every kid's like dream.
yeah. Like, sorry, I'm just trying to get into it.
Next, you're gonna try and open doors with the force.
Yeah.
And you guys, as you guys make it forward, there's this small sort of courtyard shown up with this broken fountain in the center, just plain, no extravagant decorations or anything. That leads to a small staircase that leads to a double door. And you guys run through.
Yeah.
And you open the door, it's unlocked, and you hear the echo of the door opening behind you as you step into a large entrance hall. There is a single staircase right in front of you that leads up with a curve towards another set of double doors, and then one more set below that, the first, second floor. There's 2 hallways on either side of you. You notice that it's bare of decorations, as if somebody moved out. It's dusty. All of you make perception rolls.
5.
I don't even bother.
21.
21?
17.
The 2 of you can see footprints in the dust on the floor, leading various different directions. Most of them leading upstairs. Looks like they're not fresh though. They're pretty,
Still dusty, just
still dusty.
less so.
Yep. There is a chandelier, like a crystal chandelier up top, but half of sort of like that crystalline substance is gone for the fastens on it. Yeah, that's where you guys are.
Alright.
That's sort of like getting all the, water off you, wringing out your sleeves and everything. Your capes.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Alright.
If this place was more decorated, I would say that the entity and the sovereign have a lot in common when it comes to fashion taste.
I'm gonna look around to see if there's like anything out of place or anything that's like
In
less,
here or
yeah,
okay, make an investigate roll.
like less dusty than
Less dust.
less dust.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I rolled a natural 1.
You trip.
I'm just like,
Yeah, you you're just like, no, I don't want to do it anymore.
I give up.
Too scared.
Yeah, I can't do this, guy.
I'm gonna like look around and see that she's not finding anything
Yeah.
worth
I'm just like,
note, and just like
With my 5 perception, I'm like, wow, it's empty.
there's nothing in here. Maybe there was at one point. I like kneel and put my hand on the floor, and I'm gonna
Ooh.
use my historic touch.
hell
Okay,
yeah.
make a perception roll.
Historic touch.
I always gotta look up the rules.
Nice.
Yeah.
I can never remember this because it's used every like maybe 6 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, once a month maybe.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Okay.
15.
15? Just make it. You
Nice.
where are you doing it? It's on the floor.
Yeah, it's on the floor in
Up
the
your butt.
center of the room.
Yeah, your eyes go green, and your vision leaves the current room, and you find yourself almost in an identical space, like the dust is still there, but you see several figures walking down the staircase up top, and you just hear a I can't believe we had to meet for such a paltry reason. A waste of my time. And you hear a, well, it seems like whenever I'm with you, it is a waste of my time. Oh, I like your gumption. And you get pulled back.
Beep boop.
Nothing valuable, but Khan and Kaito have been here.
That's a good sign.
Could you see where they went?
No, just glimmers. They passed through here on their way. I don't know if they were leaving or arriving, but
At least we know we're in the right area. This is where they met.
they probably had a meeting with the entity.
Yeah.
Alright, so what else? I'm sorry, where could you describe
2
them?
hallways.
Mm-hmm.
A single staircase curving up to a set of double doors and like a little balcony, and another set of double doors below that.
Okay.
They were coming down those stairs.
Okay. Should we go through here a little bit and see what we can find?
Yeah, yeah. Let's check this place out.
I'm gonna go up to the double doors.
Which one?
The one in front of us.
So on the first floor?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Yeah, you go up.
I just wanna like peek in.
Like I like peeking too.
Yeah, you open. It's another sort of grand hallway leading down.
Like 3 heads like peeking.
Yeah, like-
Yeah, Scooby-Doo.
Ding ding ding!
And then the other
Yeah.
Rise is like floating up so
Yeah.
you can get like the top position.
Yeah.
I hate to be the one to suggest this, but you guys want to split up?
Oh, that's.
If anything bad happens, you can get to everybody.
You want me to check the top door? I'll be sneaky.
There's just
Maybe
a lot of ground to cover here.
I think that's where we have to go. Maybe
You think?
if
Want me
that's where
just-
they were coming
Want me just
from.
like peek in?
Uh,
I'll use my super stealth.
all right, I guess. I don't like it.
Okay. You splitting up?
Oh yeah, I'll
What's
go
the
to the
party?
top one.
All right.
I think I'm. Unless anyone wants to come with me.
Cedric's. I'm with you, bro. Let's do it. You and me, huh? Gruesome twosome. Back at it again. Partners in crime, huh? Huh?
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Why don't the two of you...
So 2 of you check out down here,
Tell you what.
and then there's.
Huh? What?
Oh wait.
I thought we were going up there.
Yeah. I thought,
Oh, up. Sorry, wherever you're going.
yeah. You guys are on the first floor.
Yeah.
We'll go up.
Okay.
Um,
Well, there's 2 hallways, right?
Yep. 2 hallways.
Yeah.
And then double door. That's the first floor. And then single double doors for the second floor.
Okay.
about
So you're going second floor.
me, Rise, V, and the kid will go check out the other hallways.
Wait. So who's?
Because
left?
there's a left hallway over there.
Who's left? I'm just like, wait, who's left with?
Yeah, we should go check out behind that hallway over there, I think.
Because there's, it was a left hallway, a right hallway, and the stairway that went up.
It's
And
like
one. There's four
Four-
paths.
Oh, okay.
How many
Stairs
of
go
us are
up.
there?
Okay.
Then a double door right below that.
Yeah.
And then 2 halls.
Alright.
Alright.
Want to do the left and the right halls first? And then
Sure.
meet up and then check out that door and then the
Alright.
stairway?
Yeah.
me and Cedric will go upstairs.
We'll meet
Okay.
back in this area.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh god. Okay.
Okay. Let's do it.
So this is what, 3 groups?
Yep.
Yeah.
So everybody roll investigate checks. Add +2 for everyone that's with you.
I'm left with fucking
I got
Xavier.
I got +6.
Investigation.
13 total.
13, 6. No, sorry. 13.
Plus my investigation?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
18.
Unnatural 20.
All right.
Nice.
So fortunately, we'll take care of you last, Adam. Nicole, I rolled a 1, so it makes me think of you.
Sick.
So you move through these hallways, and it's becoming evident as you move through Xavier that this keep, this castle, is, for one thing, there's a strange vibe about it. It doesn't feel lived in. It doesn't feel like, and it doesn't feel so old. Despite how the architecture is based off this old sort of Gothic sort of style to it. Has a lot of sharp, like, parapets and just, like, columns and everything around. There's no, like, art pieces, no decorations, no rugs, no carpets around. All the rooms that you check, there's dozens of rooms. They're all empty, but it feels like everything was just made. Like, if there's any wood, it's all been sanded. There's no degradation of any of the metals or stones that fasten everything. And you're just kind of walking through this hallway. This goes around to various rooms. You end up finding a kitchen, and the cupboards are all empty. Nothing's in there. It's just completely vacated.
Okay.
In that respect. Elias, you find with your roll, you stumble upon the only room that seems to have gotten any sort of attention. Because you're coming across these very similar sort of rooms that are just empty, but one of them you open up and you see a fireplace. It's like a study, and this one actually has a few chairs in it.
Yeah.
And the fireplace is going, just burning a normal fire.
Strange.
And the corner, make another investigate roll.
Sure. 18.
You see on the far end of the room, between two windows, is a this sort of just blank wall. Like, you would think you would hang like a piece of art or something against it, but upon closer examination, the wood along this wall is scorched. Like, you see slight scorch, like a ring around.
That's peculiar. I'm gonna turn to Rise and be like, does anything look weird about that fire?
Let me check. It's magical.
What I thought.
It's a simple incantation over here. It's just keeps it going.
Just ever-burning fire.
Abracadabra.
I'm going to walk over to that, like, scorch mark on the wall, and I'm going to use a Stark Touch on that.
Alright, make a perception roll.
It's still hot. You burned your hand.
Yeah, your hand melts.
Nice.
Fuck, 22?
Alright.
Nice.
You see, as your vision fades away, you see you're looking from the perspective of the wall, and you, for the first time, you actually feel something from it. You feel a coldness wash over your body, and you see somebody just step out of you, and you recognize it as Luther. Luther Celiager just gets out, brushes himself off, and just walks forward. See another flash, and you see a group of individuals around, and as the tethers, see Hamadi Khan, Kaito, Luther, and you even see Cam. And out of the portal you see Liani. And we sort of see a scene that we saw last episode, where Liani showed up.
Yeah.
That Adam saw.
Yep.
And then you come back.
Right. I'm gonna, like, turn to Cam and kind of, like, crouch to their level and be like, you've been in here before.
Maybe.
With all the other tethers.
Yeah.
This wall, this scorch, this burn mark, this was a portal. A gateway.
They nod.
Where did it lead?
Wherever he wanted it to.
Where did it send you?
Wherever he wanted us to be.
On this plane? Or
No.
back on Earth?
On Earth, I never went though.
No.
No.
Then you want to explain that footage we saw of you in California?
What footage?
We were shown a few weeks ago some video of you running around in the city.
Oh. Yeah, I do that all the time. You know, after everything closes up, kind of want to, you know, maybe check the dumpsters for a bit.
You'd probably have a lot better luck in New York City.
They don't respond. They just like look away from you, and they're just looking at the fire.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk over to the fire and probably gonna hurt myself. I want to like put my hand over it. I want to see if I can soul drain the fire.
It doesn't have an effect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't think it would.
You know, you try and sense some sort of soul essence.
Yeah.
But you don't. Fuck do it.
I was wondering if I could maybe tell who.
Yeah, just a fire.
Did
Like,
it.
ow, fuck.
Yeah.
Fire
Catch on
hot.
fire.
Yeah. And then I die.
You learn the fire's hot. Add that to your advantages.
Wow, it's a complication if I ever heard.
Adam. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry. Keep doing.
No, that's good.
Adam, you walk up.
Mhm.
And die. Cedric says, "You know what, dude? As you guys are walking up the stairs, I think we're on a roll. You know, I think things are finally looking up for us.
What do you mean?
Well, we got rid of all those guys, dudes. You know.
Yeah.
Now we're after the big one, and now they're probably like way weaker now. They're just like, oh man, I use these guys to compensate for my own misgivings and weaknesses, but now they're gone, so now all my weaknesses are up to bear. You know?
I mean, that's an optimistic way to look at it.
Yeah. You know, I'm trying to stay optimistic. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Look, when we reach the top of the stairs,
Yeah.
like, dude, this is like the final boss. You know, this isn't gonna be pretty. When I went in there were like just body parts that hang. It's gonna be really not great. Just looking at that thing was terrifying.
Oh, you came back all messed up, man.
Yeah, it's like this weird effect to add on me. But like, I'm afraid because someone's, like every movie you ever watch or every game you ever play, like at the end, someone always dies, and I'm afraid that someone's gonna die.
Listen, this isn't a game or a movie or anything. He looks at the camera.
Still, though, this is the big bad.
Well,
this thing is like a god.
we can't just like go into it with that mindset, though, dude. I get it. He like grabs you by the shoulder. And he's like, but you know what? I've been scared a lot.
Yep.
So much.
Yeah.
I have been so like a month ago I got stabbed in some mountains and kidnapped by a psycho woman.
Right.
That did happen, yes. You're right.
I've pissed so many pants since hanging out with all of you.
Yeah. You have.
What was that saying? Arms prop.
I think we're not supposed to be scared. I think that's what
that's it.
Yeah,
That's right. That's it.
Yeah.
So
Okay, yeah.
don't piss your pants.
I'll do my best.
Just watch by you. Oh my god, what a...
All right, just you get the right door, I get the left door. Just peeking.
Okay, alright. Ready?
Yeah.
Alright. On the count of 3, don't be scared.
I'll do my best.
1, 2, 3. It's just the hallway.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, that's fine.
All right. That's
Nothing to worry about, my dude.
Yeah. What if this hallway is like? What if we like step in and there's like darts that shoot out? If it's trapped?
Well, you go first then.
Like slowly put my foot on the hallway.
You're good.
Okay.
Careful for the darts! God, yeah, he starts walking forward.
He's like,
Lightning bolt hits him.
Yeah. I like catch up and walk in front of him.
Yeah. Start walking through the hall.
Yeah.
Is there anything you two want to do?
not really.
Xavier says, "Are you sure?"
Are you sure
Just
about
you
that?
and me. No.
You know, I'll talk to Xavier.
Okay. Yeah, he's like opening up a kitchen drawer. And he's like, he doesn't even close it. He just opens it and like lets it drop to the floor. He's like, and like another, just kind of looking around for stuff.
Yeah. I'm just like, so how are you holding up?
Oh, hoping every moment I just wake up. How about you?
Weirdly similar. Especially being back in my room.
When you asked me out to the dance,
Was I the one?
I really didn't think
I didn't.
things would end up this way.
Yeah. Didn't you ask me?
Huh? No, you approached my table.
Did I?
You. Another clattering of a drawer. I don't know, this is all kind of above my pay grade, is that what they say? I don't know, man. I'm a fucking quarterback. I don't know anything about this.
Yeah.
This is insane. And I don't know why I was dragged into it.
Yeah, a lot of people got dragged into it at the dance. Just the unlucky few, I guess.
Why me? I don't know, man.
I couldn't tell you.
Well, I'll have you know it's been the wildest date of my life.
Well, at least it's something. Although, I wouldn't call it a date.
Yeah, well,
Well, just hold up, I guess.
Yeah, he says, I don't think there's anything here. I head back.
Yeah.
Okay. Adam, as you walking through, Cedric says, hey, you know what? Maybe we'll, as you guys are walking down the hallway, says, maybe we'll just, find him with his back turned or something. And then you just go around and you hit him.
Yeah, maybe we'll just get one good hit.
That's it.
And that's it. End of a god.
End of a god. I like that.
Yeah.
End of a god. You should write a book, dude.
That's not a bad idea.
I know.
You could write a book about everything that's happened.
10% for your manager.
All right, yeah. 8%.
As you're walking, make a perception roll.
Oh god. You're asking him. That's cocked.
That's cocked, yeah. Like it matters.
12.
Yeah, actually, you notice,
You do
as you've been
notice
walking,
something.
kind of like, hold on a minute, the room has just been getting darker.
Can I look back?
Yeah,
Is it?
it's like the same, like, it doesn't look like it got brighter as you look back.
Huh. Yeah, like, Cedric, hold on. You notice that? How dark it's got?
Oh. Whoa, yeah, dude, what the hell?
Are there lights anywhere?
No. Whatever form of light is happening here, there's no light bulbs, there's no candles, anything.
I don't like this.
Should we head back?
Is the music
Yeah.
playing?
Yeah, these particular tracks have like a weird minute lull period before the next track.
Oh, heard.
Yeah, I feel like we might want to head back and get the others.
Alright. So start walking back and sure enough, things start to light up again.
Okay. All right.
And then you all reconvene back in the entrance hall.
Yeah, I look down from the second floor. I'm like, guys, this hallway gets really dark when you go down it. I feel like this might be the way to go.
Yeah, we didn't find anything. Everything was completely empty.
I found a fire that will never go out.
Huh.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's neat.
It's not as spectacular as you would think, honestly.
Well,
It's just always burning in a fireplace. I found a study, those rooms that you would imagine where all the CEOs in the world would be sitting at their little recliners, smoking pipes and robes, next to globes.
Yeah.
And yeah, we found a room like that back there.
Huh.
But
pretty cool.
what this little one didn't tell me is that was their gateway where the entity used to send tethers
Really?
Oh.
to Earth. There was a doorway hidden in the wall
Huh.
that used to be a portal.
Rise, do you think you might know how to turn that back on?
If I studied it for a while.
That could be our way back after all of this.
Maybe. If I want to stay behind and look at it.
We need you more
Yeah.
with us.
I think we're short on time too, so.
Alright.
Alright.
We'll figure it out after.
Yeah.
Now, you said the hallway got darker upstairs.
Yeah, there were no lights or anything. It just kind of got dark as you go deeper in it.
Maybe you and I can light it up.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, maybe. But I feel like darkness is his thing. Maybe that's like where he is.
He is the dark entity.
Yeah.
Do you want to check what's upstairs before we...
That's where I was.
Oh,
way.
oh, I thought that was the door under
Nah.
the stairway.
We can check the door under though.
Oh, might as well before we go.
Yeah.
It was just we took
Yeah, but
we took a peek in it, and it was like a long hallway. I think, right? Yeah.
similar to the one upstairs.
Yeah. I think that one gets dark too.
We could try.
Give it a quick peek all together first before we go upstairs.
Yeah, all together.
All right.
Together.
Together. Let's go.
Which one?
The first floor one.
Downstairs first.
Yeah. You move through, and after a few minutes of walking, you start. There's no darkness shift, light shift, I should say, and it's just leading into more rooms, just empty rooms. You find a courtyard in the center, but it's being drowned out in rain. There's no like plants that are, no flowers that are growing or anything like that. Looks like there's patches of soil and rows where somebody could, if they so choose, but nothing.
This is so weird. There had to have been like a bunch of people here at one point,
Yeah.
right? Like this just seems weird.
I mean, it could be. The entity is powerful. If Rise could make a whole area whatever he wants, I'm sure the entity could do the same thing.
It's true.
Rise, how long have you been on, like, in this plane?
Oh, gosh, you lose count after 200 years.
Has this structure always been here? This castle?
As far as I know, yes. I don't really come around these parts, though.
Has the storm always been here?
Oh no, that's new.
Great.
That must be the entity.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back and back upstairs and keep moving forward.
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
do that.
Move to the
figure out
second
what's
floor
under that
hallway.
darkness.
Sure enough, once Adam brings it to your attention, and you never really would have noticed if Adam didn't say anything, but yes, the hallway is starting to get darker as you move through. About 30 feet in, 50, 100 feet in, you're going for a while. And there's no doors around, just forward. Eventually it starts just getting darker and darker and darker until details, or rather the walls itself, are becoming like black.
Is someone light something up?
I have a flashlight.
Right.
You two who gave yours away.
Yeah, do that. See if that works.
I take out the flashlight.
Yeah, you it on, and you see the beam through the dust in the air. You see that beam of light from the flashlight, and it's just swallowed by the darkness. It's like pointing in, and it's just gone. Like it's just cut off.
Yeah.
I look at it. I'm like,
In your face. Ow.
ooh.
Okay. All right. So light doesn't work.
Great.
I got an idea if you guys want to take a chance.
I'm all for ideas.
Want to
Yeah.
see how far in this is?
Yeah.
Charge a ball of soulfire, and I just whip it straight forward into the darkness.
And as you see it, gets about 15 feet before it just vanishes.
Wow.
Is it still like there? Can you tell?
Great.
Or can we just not see it?
Does it come back?
It always comes back.
Boomerang.
Like, I don't know, I don't think it's there anymore. She either tells me it hit something, or something stronger dissipated it.
That's
Well,
not good at all.
You hear behind you, Cam speak. They say, Leonie wouldn't let me up here.
Why not?
I don't know. They just said they didn't want me up here.
This has to be where he is.
It must be getting warmer.
we're gonna have to keep our eyes out and our ears peeled.
Yeah. Let's take it slow down this hallway.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably already knows we're here, but
Rise is like, ears peeled. It sounds very uncomfortable. I don't know if I want to do that.
Just listen out.
Okay.
What was I gonna say? Oh. I may have forgotten to mention that he most definitely knows we're here.
Oh yeah, you definitely forgot to mention that.
Yeah, what?
Right before we entered the wall, he kind of like stopped everything and visited for a second.
He what?
Yeah, what did he say? What happened?
He just, you know, he didn't really say too much. He just said that we're gonna die, probably.
Well, I mean, we already knew that.
Yep.
I may have forgotten to mention that.
I'm glad we have a first-hand account that we're gonna die, though.
Yeah.
I'm glad
He did.
we heard it from his mouth.
Yeah. He did visit when we were out front.
The assurance is it's comforting. In
It's nice to know what is going to happen.
Yeah.
It's almost like seeing into the future.
Yeah. It's great.
Death.
Well, with morale severely dropped for
I
that.
kind of forgot to mention he most definitely
Cool.
knows we're here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I wish we knew that sooner. Because-
We went from fight to fight. I forgot to mention it.
It's
That he
almost
just kind of came
Also,
over.
I'm evil.
Yeah.
it's almost one of those things that's like a given.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he knew we got here when we
But
got
now
here.
we know he knows.
But yeah, now
Yeah.
we know that he knows,
They know.
and it's the vibe is all off now.
It's true. It's true.
I mean, at least you don't have to be sneaky.
Yeah. Hey, entity. Hey, we're coming for you. I know you know that, but we're coming.
Yeah, give us back our friend. You. I don't even know what to call you.
Yeah, Xavier yells out, "I won states, and I know I can kick your ass."
Yeah. You tell him.
Yeah. Good
job.
His knee shaking a little bit.
Yeah. I did tell him that we were gonna defeat him.
We are gonna defeat you.
Yeah, me from the future said so.
Everyone looks at you.
I had a dream.
Yeah, hopefully
yeah.
that one's a little bit better than it turned out the first time.
Yeah. Let's still be careful walking down here. He's probably gonna come at us any second.
I would also still like to not die.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's preferable.
Yeah.
Yeah, me from the future said you can't this time.
Well, yeah. Hopefully that works out.
We got you.
All right, let's
Proceeding.
Yeah.
continue.
All right, you walked through, and who's first?
I'll go first.
You're quick.
Adam, as you move forward, and your brain is able to kind of perceive this fast, you're moving forward, and you notice it in your foot and then your hand as it passes. There's just sort of this wall in front of you of just blackness, and when your hand passes through it, it's just like gone, like completely shrouded.
Yeah. Like, oh God.
Everyone like bumps into each other.
Yeah. Like, stop.
What?
I look at my hand. Does it look any different?
Completely fine as you pulled it back.
There's like a wall of darkness here. And I kind of like poke it again. And my finger goes into
right
it.
in.
Is it hurting you at all?
No, but just off-putting.
That's fine.
A little bit.
Like this. This is what must have ate my fireball.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna like as fast as I can like poke my head in and go back.
All right, complete darkness.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Can't see a thing in there.
Okay, any of you guys afraid of the dark?
Not at this point.
Yeah. I guess not.
Cedric's like, no.
I suppose our best bet is to join hands and go in.
That's a good idea.
Oh yeah. Oh, I either have to be first or last.
Womp womp.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't really be in the middle.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to be first?
You
Sure.
If not, you could be
probably
last.
either you or Cam know him best.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd say you if
I
Cam's
don't-
never been in here.
Yeah, I don't really have a choice.
Okay.
Lead on,
Who's
Jackie.
next?
I was in front, so I guess I'll grab your hand.
Alright, I'll take Adam's.
Okay.
Okay. Someone
Are
make
you
an
kidding
insight
me right
roll.
now? We all have hands and no
Anyone?
one's holding.
Yeah, anyone or everyone, whatever. Whoever wants to.
Fuck.
Wait, did you roll?
I did
Yeah,
roll.
you're leading. You can roll.
15.
Even though I have 9 insight.
I have 12 insight, but I rolled a
Okay.
3.
Yeah. Even with that, you notice right at the far end of the chain, V is second to last, and then Cam. Cam looks frightened, sort of just trying to keep it together, but doesn't reach out their hand. V has to grab it and start pulling.
I'm kind of trying to resist the fear too, just because like I saw it and I'm like, did not like that. I don't want to see that again.
You
Can I do? I probably can't.
what? Do a what?
Just for
What?
just for like flavor.
Okay.
Can I like try to calm everyone down? Like try to like
Sure.
instill bravery.
Roll me a
While everybody's holding hands.
roll me a D20, adding your mind reading rank.
Okay. 26.
Yeah, I mean, you're all feeling this dread over you about jumping into the literal unknown.
I have fearless.
Except for Cory.
Just like-
That'll actually come in handy here.
Yeah.
Elias is pretty fine.
Yeah.
And you sort of use that to help spread it, like channel it throughout everyone. And there's a sense of relief that washes over all of you, or not relief, but like stone hard determination of like, this is it. Let's square up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as I do that, I'm like, we got this, guys. We're in it
Yeah.
to the end.
This is just another piece of animus, and I've got most of it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can do this.
You're all dead.
End of campaign.
Yeah. And
GG.
yeah,
We're all going
is
home
also
now.
poisonous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the darkness is also lava.
Floor's lava, everything's lava. Air's lava.
Yeah, so you all journey past this curtain of darkness and start walking, and you feel each other's hands as you move through.
Okay.
And a minute passes, and then another. And then you see a light in the corner of your eye, and then another. These purple lights. Small, about the size of your hand, appearing. They look like sigils, and they look kind of familiar to what you saw, Adam.
I see.
And you hear a... Oh, wait, no. Oh, I think I know this.
Well, what is it?
What is
on.
it?
And you can also kind of see each other now in this very faint purple-pink glow. And Rise disconnects himself from the chain and goes over to the sigil. He's like, oh, yeah. And he summons his book. And he's like, holding it up to the light. It's like holding up a Game Boy to a worm light kind of thing. You're playing. He's like, I hate this. Yes, okay, it's a teleportation sigil.
Teleportation.
Do you know to where?
Above. I think. That's a specific place. I can't really detect it, but I think it's at the will of the entities. But I can change that.
That would be nice. Maybe this is how we got the tethers out of his chamber. Teleported them like out this way.
Maybe.
Maybe.
But you could change it.
Yes, I can make a slight edit. We won't go exactly where he wants us to be. But we can still remain close.
That
Okay.
would be to our advantage. I have a feeling he would be expecting us to come in through his way in.
Yeah.
That would be perfect.
Let's give it a try.
Alright.
Okay. Come on.
Boy.
Come on. Come
Natural one.
It's gonna take me some time though.
Alright, I mean, we'll be here.
Yeah, we don't have anywhere to go.
Yeah, you see the book float beside him as he begins. It's sort of like he moves to like around the sigil, and he starts bending the light. And you can see as he does this, it sort of just opens up, almost like coding of a computer.
Yeah.
But it's just like arcane sigils, and how it's none of you know anything about the arcane, so it's all gibberish and
Like Magic
nonsensical.
Matrix.
Yeah, and he's just very slightly editing sigils within it. And takes about 30 minutes for him to.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, we still have nowhere to go. Yeah, I'm kind of like I'm kind of looking at what he's doing, like trying my best to understand it, and I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah, it's trying to read another language, but not only another language, but like a different syntax and formatting and everything. It's just completely alien. And he ends up finishing, and when he does, he sort of just like connects two loops together, like a circuit board, and it returns to its original symbol, but they all start glowing blue. All right, that's it. Just walk forward.
Do you know where this is going to take us? No. Okay.
Shrugs.
That's fine. I trust it more than I did before.
Yeah.
I just know it won't put us in a wall.
That's good.
We'd all die, and I made sure not to do that.
That's good.
Wow, great. Thank you.
Yeah. Appreciate that. Door to not death.
Yeah.
Okay, so is there like one sigil per person here?
There's countless of them, like small ones. If we keep walking forward, the residual energies should activate.
Okay.
Everyone hold hands.
All right, let's do it.
I recommend a running start.
Why?
I'm good at that.
Why?
Because if you die, it'll be quicker that way.
Oh,
Can't argue that logic.
great.
Okay.
Alright.
Such as like, die, I don't want to die. I don't think I want to run to my
Let's do it.
death.
Everyone in. Let's go.
Alright.
Xavier is like, okay. Hits his helmet and like gets into like the 242, running forward.
Like, hey, Adam, you want to race?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
You're like, hey, I don't want to.
All your skin falls off because of the force of his. Yeah, you. Okay. So
You're all dead.
something strange happens
Okay.
where
The campaign's
you're
over.
running forward and these lights start to grow brighter around until your entire vision is filled, instead of darkness, but with this blue light. And then all of your forward momentum stops, and
We're in a wall.
you feel
Oh no.
You're in this high humidity, wet, slick, cramped space.
So, your basement.
Huh?
I said, so your basement. Wow, it's so immersive. I feel like I'm there.
There's 3 people sitting at a table about to TPK.
This just got so meta so fast.
It's actually
Florida.
Shit.
Florida man is there. The dark entity.
Oh, no.
So, no. And you're immediately seized up at all sides. Just,
Ugh.
Does this happen to me too?
yeah, everybody.
Okay.
Can I try to get out?
You're just around, and as you're moving, you hear like
Ugh.
there's a spongy material around you, and it reeks in here.
Ugh.
Festering rot.
Ugh.
Yeah, make a strength roll.
Rise, where'd we just go?
Oh, you don't hear anything.
19.
Okay, yeah, you find there's a sort of more firm bits around you, and you avoid that and find the softer tissue and start clawing your way through, and you feel this webby, viscous, like slime all over you, this mucous membrane as you start pulling up, and you see a faint light, and you feel a breeze and water on you. And before we finish out, what are you two doing?
I want to activate my ghost shield.
Oh yeah, you
Try to like push all this shit off of me.
It doesn't push away. You just
Ugh.
now it's just a little warmer in here.
Yeah. I had to deactivate it.
Okay.
Can I activate my wings?
What?
Can I activate my wings?
Yeah, you
I can't move them or
and
anything.
this splashing of this liquid all over you.
Dissipate those two.
When you do it, make a strength roll.
9.
9? Yeah. You
Ugh.
Alright, I'm gonna deactivate
Icky.
them and then just kind of like reach out and try to like make room or something to try to figure out.
Oh yeah,
how
you're
the hell
trying.
to-
What are you doing, Adam?
I'm gonna try to like move my like arms or legs so fast that I kind of like just claw my way out quick.
Are we going back
Make
to
a strength
season 0?
Where I kick
Where
so
you kick
fast.
so
Yeah.
Never again.
12.
Yeah, you just are able to. You like throw around like thrashing.
Yeah.
You end up punching through. You hear as you punch, and you feel the cold air outside and some rain on your hand.
Yeah. I was like, dig myself out.
The two of you, as you do this, you feel the whatever sort of like fleshy sack that you're in start giving away as you ruin the structural integrity of it, and all of a sudden you start falling as you are on sort of mid-level of a skyscraper.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I'm just like,
I immediately try to catch myself in him.
catch me! Catch
Make a
me!
perception roll to see if you even see it.
If I see it. Oh, shit. It was a nat 20.
You're all.
Damn it. Okay,
Well
no.
done.
Perception, you said? Sorry.
Yeah.
22.
Yeah, you see above you as you're falling, and then you stop yourself and you just hear.
Help! As I pass, I'm like, catch me!
Yeah, I try to
and
catch him.
You're able to stop him.
Yeah. Oh,
What the? I like immediately like look at like wipe
But
my face.
you are covered in this yellow green pus, both of you,
Ugh.
just dripping
Nasty.
thick.
I'm dry heaving.
And in front of you, you see this skyscraper, but most of the windows are shattered. The corners of it are wrapped around by just like this fleshy, like tumors all around, all around, swelling, like trying to like press out of the building. That's why you see all the shattered windows and whatnot. Make intelligence rolls.
7.
12.
Jackie, you notice that you're just not looking like what? Looking up, and you're like, wait a minute, hold on, I recognize this, and it's the Empire State Building.
The hell?
Are you seeing this?
Nope.
It's the freaking Empire State Building. I want to immediately look for like other people.
Yeah, you hear a sort of on like the other side of the building. You hear a what the fuck?
I go to where I hear
And you
it.
see Cedric.
Catch him.
Make another strength roll.
We need to find them before they keep falling.
Yeah, that would be
6.
preferable.
6. Yeah. Trapped.
Can I activate a soul blade?
Yeah.
And try to like cut my way out.
Yeah, well, your soul blade doesn't cut flesh, so you pierce through and you see the pulse. Now you're trying to see where you are, just of the pulsing green veins.
Yeah.
And you just catch a faint glimpse of just muscle, sinew, flesh, and mouths. And now that you see them, you kind of now faintly hear like a.
I don't like that.
No, thank you.
Can I try to find people, like in the walls
Yeah,
and
you
shit?
do
Wait,
investigate.
Jackie, put me on the wall
Why?
so I can run.
Sure, I guess. I like put you on the wall.
Yeah. Can I like, just kick off?
Yeah, and it's not an even terrain. Like you have to you're parkouring on the side of this building or
Yeah.
keeping your momentum.
Okay.
Both of you make investigate rolls.
18.
Oh wow.
No.
17.
Cedric's like flying with you, like I feel disgusting.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Two of you hear, like in separate areas, you hear like a.
Alright. I'll run towards one of them.
Yeah, I'll run towards it or
Yeah.
fly towards the other.
Yep, and there's just these like one of them is not even so much fastened, like hanging out of the window, but like there's like a thin, muscly sinew that's dangling, like a cocoon.
Stop.
Yeah.
So gross.
Awesome.
Um,
I love it.
and you Jackie, go up to that one.
I'm like, oh god. I like turn and I'm like trying to like delicately like open it so to see who's in it.
Yeah, you like.
But I'm like,
You like move one of your knives and like start
Yeah,
incision, but
and I'm
then
just
the
like-
hand like bursts out, and splashes all over you, and it's
oh god.
V is like,
Oh god. Ew.
fucking A.
Oh, that's disgusting.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Adam, you run to one.
Yep.
That's the only question you can ask.
I'm just gonna like put my hand on it and just like.
You can't stop.
Oh right, you're right.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah. Can I like grab onto it?
yeah,
Or is there a part,
yeah, you you like run by and look there, like grab on, and you just rip down. It's like fat in how like easy it is. How it just kind of melts. Like,
Yeah, it's like greasy and like comes off.
Or being
And you
so
see-
gross right
it's like-
now.
like you rip off, and it's like a horror size. You rip off, and you see Xavier's like helmet face, like ah!
Have you ever seen a dog give birth? How like it's like this weird sack thing that they bite open and pull the puppy out.
And Xavier falls.
Can I grab? Like, I can't. I'm gonna kick off and grab him. Yeah, I'm gonna kick off and grab him.
All right, you grab him.
Yeah. I'm like, Jackie!
What was your
Jackie!
plan? What was your plan?
Jackie!
What?
Help!
Make another strength roll.
I guess I'll pick up V and
5.
oh
Can't
my
get
god.
out of this damn
You're
thing.
like,
Like I don't want to get eaten by the creature.
I'll pick everyone up, I guess.
make a agility roll.
Agility. Could I use telekinesis?
This is. I'm sorry. Make an initiative roll.
Initiative. Oh,
This is
heard.
basically if you're able to respond in time to.
Oh, heard.
Nice.
Die before
18?
you even get to the fucking. Yeah, you're able to. You turn around and you see both of them falling.
Oh, I'll like grab
Yeah,
them.
you start this like tow line, like this
Yeah.
chain of people. Like you both are yelling. You're just, what's your plan? What's your plan? What?
Jackie!
And you're caught.
Guys, this is a lot more difficult than it looks.
That was my plan.
Frickin' end. Alright, who are missing? Cam,
Elias.
Elias, Rise.
Cam appears beside you, just like floating,
Oh,
dripping.
oh.
I
Hey, are you alright?
don't like this.
Nope, me either.
Nope, not at all.
Ugh.
They like take off their hat and like out of the hat, like.
I'm like trying not to throw up. I'm like, oh god.
One more strength roll.
Could I look for?
Yeah, both of you make perception rolls.
13.
Yeah,
8.
23.
As you guys watch, you're kind of just hovering around the building, and one pops open.
I'm like, that's fucked up in there. Like,
And then you start falling. You just,
soul wings.
Are you alright?
I'm really sticky.
Yep.
Yep.
It's pretty gross.
We all are. It's really disgusting. I'm trying not to throw up right now.
Did you guys just come out of those things too?
Yeah, I think we were just birthed.
And it's getting very hard to hold everybody, so if we can hurry this
and you
process.
all hear a slight explosion from way down below, like ground level, and you see a plume of fire out of the building.
Jackie, where are we taking everybody? Up or down?
Towards the explosion or away from the explosion?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
That might be Rise.
Oh shit, Rise, where's he?
Oh.
Are there any buildings
Up,
like
I
surrounding
guess.
this big ass?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now you're looking around.
Yeah.
You're in Manhattan.
Yeah. Like,
I go up, yeah.
Yeah. The storm is
Oh god, the fucking storm with the fucking explosions of the storm.
coming, and wind is starting to pick up,
let's
making it difficult to fly.
pick a building and put everybody down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. As soon as I see a building, I'm like,
There's it's an Empire State Building. Pretty high up as you fly down one of the other adjacent buildings under the roof. And you like set everyone down. The
Yeah.
wind is harsh. The rain is slightly washing away this mucus, but it's still on you.
I'm gonna look around to try and find the pillar.
Yeah. Made a perception roll.
could I try to find Rise?
Yeah. Also made a perception.
13.
Oh,
So the pillar, so you look in the direction of where Bronx would be, or Queens, whatever, over there, and you don't see any pillar, nor do you see any landmass.
Huh.
Being in like the center, even though you're still up high, you do kind of see just Manhattan just ends.
I got 12.
12? Yeah, you look down and you look down below and there's black smoke billowing out, and you're very far up, so it's kind of tough to see.
Ugh.
Just bring us down there. We'll check it out.
Sure, I guess. Do you want to go check it out quick?
Absolutely.
All right.
Need to touch ground.
Yep. I set you down.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
just walk down the.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off
and
towards it.
this skyscraper that you guys are on now is not infested in this way. It's like pretty normal. As you walk one down, careful not to slip.
Yeah.
You see Rise first in the middle of the street in front of the building. He's covered in sort of a little smoky, just a little, and but he's clean.
Yeah.
And he's stepping by like, oh, that was something.
Rise, you good?
Oh, you're here.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I thought I killed everyone. Wait,
No.
did I kill everyone?
No one's dead.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you okay? You saw an explosion.
Yes, I found myself in one of those, and he points to just like a random sack.
Yeah. Oh,
He
yeah,
says,
we did too.
Yeah, and broke out, and I thought I'd clean myself, and I did, and I blew up.
Wait, what? I was gonna say you should clean all of us.
Yeah, no, I think I can do it now better.
Try it on me. I get ready to move.
You see a sigil familiar to you as repaired your clothes and all that stuff. This cleaning spell.
Yeah.
Goes at the bottom of your shoes and goes up, and you start feeling warm, and you see sparks.
Yeah. I'm like hot.
And then it reaches the top, and you're okay. It's like,
That didn't look good for a second there.
no, I have to guess this, and he walks towards the building, and he puts runs a finger against the wall, and takes some of the substance, and he's like, very volatile. Anything of high properties of energy, or maybe even force. I don't know if you want to punch it really hard. Sets it off, and he conjures this sort of magical essence, and once it touches the substance, it just flares up and then peters out.
Huh. Can I go up to it just
Yeah, nothing.
Weird.
Yeah. You need more than that.
I don't know if I should test it.
I wouldn't.
Okay, I won't. I'll get everyone else. Hold on.
Right.
I don't run back up the building.
Yeah, and all of you are starting to feel this storm again start to pick up a bit more, and you hear the.
While we're up there, I'm gonna look for like a place we can go into the building, from the roof.
Yeah, there'll be a little rooftop
Yeah.
door entrance for the maintenance. You guys
Yeah.
are beside some air ducts, and you. Yeah, so if you
I
want.
kind of usher everyone in. I'm like, we should go in here for now.
It's just a stairwell. You guys go in, and everyone's miserable,
Yeah.
and you come back up, Adam.
Yeah. I'll come to the stairwell and be like, I found Rise. He's down there. That was him with the explosion. Apparently, if any amount of force is exerted on these weird fleshy things, they explode.
Oh,
So try not to do that.
Wow.
that's good to know, I guess.
Maybe
Yeah.
use that to our advantage.
All right.
Yeah, maybe.
Where are we supposed to go from here?
I don't know, but Rise is still down there.
I have 2 guesses.
I want to go grab him.
Yeah, I guess.
I'll go
Yeah.
grab Rise.
Yes.
Run back to Rise.
So
I'll be
probably
like,
flying up, huh? What? Huh?
oh wait, no, go back down.
Oh, okay.
Come here.
Oh, what? Oh!
Or up.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it smells awful.
Where all of us are just like,
Yeah.
All right, line up. And don't move. I might kill you.
You what?
He proceeds to clean all of you.
Yeah.
all right.
And all of you also feel that warm, I'm about to explode feeling.
Yikes.
All of you roll intelligence checks.
Intelligence. I'm the smartest. That's a 5.
Smart is 5. 17.
16.
The two of you, as you're looking out the open door from the stairwell, as everyone's getting cleaned up, and you're seeing that the Empire State Building there in front of you, again looking infected from bottom to top, and you just start trying to narrow your eyes, and you think something about the way this is constructed seems familiar. And you've seen similar experiments like this while in the conversion expanse.
I haven't, because I rolled a 5.
Yeah, you're not even paying attention.
Where have we seen this before?
I'm not sure.
You've seen this before?
Somewhere. But I can't remember where.
The sort of style in which this is constructed upon, this theme. That's all I'll say.
Fuck.
I have no idea.
Shit. And the
What are you guys doing?
Shit. Well, we have to figure out where to go, first of all.
I have 2 guesses on that. Either the site of the pillar or your house.
The site of the pillar doesn't exist. I looked over there before. It's just kind of not there.
Pillow is not in Manhattan.
Yeah, this just seems like Manhattan. Nothing else. No other areas.
Maybe where the pillar was, or where we knew it would be.
That when I went into the room with the entity,
Yes.
can I try to recall if it looked like the inside of a building?
Yeah, certainly. Make an intelligence roll.
10.
You knew that. So there's a very claustrophobic sort of feeling to where you were. Wherever you may have been, it certainly was indoors. It was not an outdoor area.
Yep.
And you have this sudden, before you felt this chill of the entity itself, it felt humid.
Humid. Huh.
Or stuffy.
Yeah. If I remember right, it was kind of a small place where he was hiding out. Humid, kind of close. Too small to be comfortable, really.
Sounds like the subway or the sewer.
Not a bad guess. I don't know.
V says, if there's one place that's stuffy, uncomfortable, congested, it's a subway.
I did have an encounter with Animus down there. Not that it's related or connected, but
Thank you, Taylor.
Could always give it a shot.
it certainly does seem like, dark entities of all varieties like to lurk in subway terminals.
Bless you.
It's not a spider.
Oh,
It's the only shot. It's the only guess we have, so
Yeah, I guess.
might as well check it out.
good shot, I guess, if we can find the entryway to one.
Yeah.
Here.
Right?
Right.
It's gonna bug me.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So what are you doing?
Let's head for the subway.
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright, how are you doing it?
I guess like any New Yorker would. Find a subway terminal.
So you guys are going ground level?
Ew,
Yeah. Yeah,
spit on me.
Right.
Oh well.
So you move down to ground level, and you guys start moving throughout the streets. You guys are together with everybody but Rise and Cam. You have a general idea of the public transit system of New York. You were all pretty much raised there. as you're moving. You realize you have to move a bit more north, a few city blocks for the nearest terminal. You're like, okay. And Jackie in particular, you notice as you're moving away from the Empire State Building, and you all hear this, but it's most familiar to Jackie. One of the street corners, right around, you hear a. And as you look coming out from the corner, you just see these shambling corpses and bloated these amalgamations.
Wait.
Countless of them. And Jackie, you can recall from season 0.
In my room.
Yeah, you would always look out to see these things.
So, I've been here before. We've been here before.
Yeah, this is Florida.
Yeah, but this place, like where we are right now, then my room has to be nearby.
Do you think the entity has like a big copy of Manhattan just kind of floating around in his domain, so he can kind of pluck people there, drop them off, and then show up and make them think that this is like a parallel universe, but it's really just a big alternate copy?
Maybe.
Either that or something like my room, if it's conjured New York in what I know, and just brought it to Florida in its own Florida-esque thing.
Do you think he has copies of all the cities the tethers are from?
Maybe it's
No
based
idea.
off of your memory of the place. What if we went like as far as to the edge of the city as you can think to remember? Let's see where that ends.
I would like to see if we can find my room.
Okay.
Alright.
My house.
Are the weird shambling creatures here similar to the ones that the Sovereign had?
100%.
Huh.
Yeah, I
That's kind
want
of weird.
And the way they're moving, they're paying no mind to you at all. You're clearly within sight. They do not care. They're just kind of moaning and walking around aimlessly. And you kind of like, as you guys are like walking, they go way past the street. There are hundreds, thousands of them. Some in dense pockets, others just loosely disconnected from their group, shambling.
So you said these have always been here?
Yeah, every time I've come here. I mean, Rise, you've seen it too.
I certainly have.
How did we get here?
I don't know. The way any of this works, it's complicated. Whenever you speak across dimensions or take somebody from it, or the way you perceive space and time and reality, you can't think like that. It's abstract.
Well, let's see if we can't find my house.
Sure.
Yeah, let's avoid the zombies.
Your house you don't live in Manhattan.
No.
So, you live in Queens, so unfortunately, none of your guys' homes are around.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm going to check something out real quick. I'm going to try to go towards where the zombies are coming from.
Okay. Would you start running, or?
Yeah. I'll just, like, run through the crowd of them.
You're making your way. It's about, like, east over here, and make a perception roll.
12.
There's no... You don't feel like there's a general source. You do find, however, there's a larger skyscraper, more eastbound. It's for a bank.
Yeah.
And it is... All the windows are shattered from bottom floor up, and you see, like, popped balloons, those sacks from before, all of them just hanging off of it.
I'm gonna, like, just walk up and, like, facing one of the zombie things.
Yeah, they're just shambling, like, towards you now.
Yeah. I'm just gonna look at that one. I'm like, hey, wait, stop.
They just walk forward.
Alright, I'll just just be like, Sovereign, if you're in there, I got you. I want to run back to them.
Okay.
Alright.
Run back.
Alright, I guess we should go to the subway, I guess.
Yeah.
Original plan.
Yeah.
Someone roll insight.
I'm great at insight.
Yeah, one of you two.
What's yours?
12.
Oh, good. Yeah, mine's 9.
Nice.
27.
Yeah, you turn back and you're like, all right, let's go. But Cam is trying not to show it, but you can see right through it. Sort of hands on their elbows, just shaking. Their hat is sort of pressed down a bit more, hesitantly following.
I kind of like would try to be like more discreet as we like walk. I kind of like go like next to her and I kind of like grab her hand or their hand.
Make
try
a
to.
persuasion roll, huh?
Persuade
Persuade for
child.
handhold.
Nope.
Nope.
She's like, fucking touch me.
One.
Yeah.
Punch them. Oh, sorry.
Oh, it was an accident.
I'm sorry.
It's power level 11.
11.
Wait, what?
Chat. Yeah, they just pull their hand away from you.
Yeah.
They don't, and they move a little faster.
Yeah. I don't say anything. I just kind of like still stay close.
So, you guys make your way to the nearest subway terminal.
And while we're walking, I'm going to be like, I think those creatures might be the Sovereign.
It might be him.
Well, I think that might be like the ace up his sleeve, or, you know, he said that he was going to pull through. I think that might be what he's doing.
You think?
Gave us an army of zombies.
Maybe. And those are like his dudes, right?
I suppose.
So maybe that's like his trick.
You ever wonder if the Sovereign is the dark entity?
I thought about that.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think.
Or
he is.
working for him.
It almost makes you wonder what side we've actually been on the whole time.
I mean, I've been against the Sovereign this whole time. I hate that guy.
Me too. I don't trust any of this. I don't know.
I don't think it's the Sovereign. As much as we can't really trust him, I don't think that he'd give up his power to the entity to help it.
But imagine, if you will, we've been going and taking out all these tethers and stuff, you know, perhaps as sacrifices of some kind to actually bring the entity into physical form. We've already taken out 4 out of 6 for him.
I mean, with the way Kaito beat him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Let's just hope that the Sovereign is our ace up the sleeve and not the Dark Entity's ace up the sleeve.
Yeah.
I've just been thinking a lot about how everybody we meet is like, you guys are meddling in things you don't understand. And what if we really didn't all along? And what if we've actually been helping him all along?
Well, then it's just another person we have to take down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just got to keep going at this point. No
Xavier
matter what.
turns and he's like, yeah, you know what? When you have that ball in your hand, you move forward.
Yeah.
And you never move. Well, you move back when you want to pass up, but you always throw it forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, unless you know when they hit it back when you said hut. It doesn't matter. You move forward to that touchdown.
Dude, we got a team.
Yeah, we have a whole team.
Oh my god, what's our names?
Oh gosh.
We tried to
Oh,
figure
no.
that out once before, and it wasn't a good idea.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
What was our name?
I know we have one.
Yeah.
We did in season 0.
Did you?
No.
We definitely came up with a name.
I don't even remember the name. I know I don't.
We definitely started and we never stuck with it.
Gotcha, boys.
Probably because it was bad.
Yeah, no, it was bad, but I don't remember what it was.
Probably funny.
with the Central High Wildcats.
No, that's Xavier's team.
Yeah.
I know, that's the only team name I know.
Initiative.
Also funny that there's someone in the chat named Rise.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Oh, well, Rise, you're with us.
Yeah.
You play Sorcerer now. Alright.
Yeah.
So,
you're a good dude. You have a cool top hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you find your way to a subway terminal that leads, you see the open pavilion and the staircase down.
Okay, let's
Alright.
do this.
Be ready for anything.
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
We're in New York but Florida at the same time.
Yeah.
Just can't get any weirder.
Yeah.
You step down. Each step, knowing that you're being brought closer to what might be your final destiny. There's no subway cart or subway train in line. It's just an empty platform. And there's only one path leading north.
Seems like he's funneling us in a direction.
Alright. Well, hopefully he didn't expect us here, like Rise said.
Right, yeah. Hopefully this is like the back door or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Is everyone ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Start up those soul fires. Let's do this.
Rub up those fires.
Yeah.
Who's first?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll move forward.
You all start walking forward.
Mm-hmm.
It's dark.
Mm-hmm.
Flip your flashlight. Rise conjures a sort of sigil that glows light.
Mm-hmm.
Start moving. And it's stuffy. Feels like a New York subway. A little difficult to breathe. Uncomfortably warm. It's quiet. Just the sound of your steps on this sort of gravel. Moving along the metal rails.
Okay. Man, I wanna move fast so bad. I just wanna go.
You gotta stay
Lana.
with us.
As you guys step closer into this darkness, you begin to hear around you a whisper. In these many voices, all different, but speaking this sort of cult-like unison. You hear, Kul'Voch'Nch'Tal'Nelar, consume, void. Purple mist is apparent before you as you start walking forward, and temperature begins to cool a bit. You're walking. It starts to become thicker, like a fog, growing around you, and as you're all walking, you find that you can't stop walking. You're being guided forward. And as you're walking, something begins to shift ahead of you. The mist begins to coalesce. And you see Jackie. A little younger. Definitely younger in experience. Actually, younger than when you initially met. Both arms instead of amputated.
Looks about 30 years younger.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
And you see Barry,
Two arms.
her golden retriever, or golden lab, excuse me, running around on a leash as Jackie is running beside you. And then fades, and then in front of you, crossing in front, Jackie again. The leash having been let go as Jackie is on the ground, bloody. And you see these shapes, these black shadows in front, and you see a wounded Barry on the ground, sort of whimpering on their side. And you see 4 of these shapes, and though it's all this black shadow, the sides of their faces, you see veins glowing like hot red. And Jackie is sobbing as these thugs have just wounded her dog and are holding knives. Then they stop, and you see a black shadow appear hanging around Jackie. It says, "Let me help you. I will give you everything. Just say yes." And you see Jackie mutter something, and immediately the 4 shadows turn over to approach her, and you just unnaturally their necks snap to the side and they all drop, crumbling down, and then dissipates.
The entire time this is going on, I'm like looking away and like closing my eyes.
Then you see this mist form, and you see Cam, though this sort of torn up shirt and shorts, their hat cradled against their chest. Cam is skinny to begin with, but now you see it's not just skinny, it's starving. It is ribs clearly evident. The skin's so tight around the bone, they look as though they could pass at any moment. And they're cradled between these 2 alleyways. And you see outside a flea market, people passing by. And Cam is breathing haggard. And somebody who passes by has this sort of meat skewer that they got, and they yank off, and you see this sort of tomato, half sun-dried tomato, roll through the dirt to the edge of the alleyway. And Cam looks over to it, lips cracked and bleeding, as they crawl, digging their nails through the dirt towards it. And it takes them a good full minute to reach, and as they're about to clutch their hand over it, a sort of pointed stick, or this sort of cleaning prod, stabs it. Cam looks up to see a custodian take the a tomato and put it right in the trash and kick Cam away.
Jeez.
And we see time pass fast, though Cam is still just in real time, just licking at the dirt where it once was. Everything around is moving fast, and it's night, and we see a mist form out of the darkness. Take what you want. I will give you everything. Cam mutters something, and the shadows rearrange as we see that same custodian dumping a trash bin of food, looks to the left, and we can't hear their voice. Looks like they're scolding someone in their view, and then we see a hand, small, petite, skinny hand, reach out, grab their wrist, and they start convulsing as if all the bones in their body are shattering, and blood dripping from their mouth and nose as they fall and crumble. And then nothing. Walking further. Is there anything you guys want to do before we continue?
Is this our final save point? Before
Save, quick save! I'm just like, kind of looking at the ground, like, being like, I can't look at this shit.
Yeah, like after that all plays out, I'll like look over at Jackie and Cam. And...
Yeah, V's gonna walk up to you,
Yeah, I was
put a
gonna-
hand on your shoulder, and say, they weren't mine.
I just kind of like shrug her off and kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Are you two okay to keep going?
Yeah, when you look, Cam has hat pulled over their eyes, and you can hear Wood sobbing.
I'm gonna approach Cam.
Okay.
Like, kneel down in front of them. And like I understand that you were dying. I understand that you needed help. I'm glad that the entity has kept you alive this far. Because if he didn't, then we would have never met. Now, what we're about to do is very, very important. I'm gonna promise to you that you will never starve again from this day forward.
They reach out and clutch you and just pull themselves to you, and they just sort of speak into your shirt.
Yeah.
You just hear a muffled, like, I don't want to go back. I don't want to stay here.
We won't stay here. We're gonna go back to the real world after this.
Clutches a bit harder.
You'll be safe with us.
They pull away. They start walking.
Yeah, Jackie, you good?
I'm ready to end this.
Yeah, it's almost over.
He didn't save anyone. He didn't save me, he didn't save Cam.
Just enslaved them.
Yeah, it was all for his selfish purposes.
Took people that needed help and put them in his debt.
Well, I'm ready for my freedom.
Let's go get it.
Yeah. Feel as the judge, this must be done. Still never gonna be used to that, but
I kind of look over to Cam and I'm like, are you ready for yours?
They don't say anything. They just look at you and look forward.
All right,
Let's go.
let's do it.
You step forward.
let's do it.
And you hear Kul'Voch'Nch'Tal'Nelar. Kul'Voch'Nch'Tal'Nelar. Repeated, growing louder. And you feel coolness. And you see a light at the end of this tunnel. And hear a vibration of some sort.
At this point, I'm kind of like very nervous, and I kind of I look over to V, and I'm just like, I'm sorry about everything. Just in case, you know.
Well, we're gonna make this through. We're gonna make it through this so I can stab you at some point and get even.
Fair
Cool?
enough.
All right. Yeah, V also looks very razzled. Cedric's dead. He's completely like.
He's just like, ah!
Yeah, I'm gonna look over at him and be
He like fainted a long time ago.
yeah, like, this is what we're talking about. We can't be scared.
Yeah, you're right. I won't be scared.
Yeah,
I won't pee my pants.
Neither of us will. We can do this.
All right. But maybe just a little.
No. I'm gonna pat her on the back. I'm like, look, you have a lot of strength. You have a lot of powers that you don't even know about. Even if none of us get through this,
Don't say that.
you will.
Don't say that. I really don't want that.
Yeah, but like you will because it will just happen.
That's not how it works.
I think it is kind of.
Yeah.
Maybe. But, oh god.
Xavier's just gonna wake up in bed.
Yeah. We're all just Xavier's dream.
Yeah. Hey guys, before we meet our end, just want to let you guys know I don't think I'd want to be a superhero with anybody else.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got
me
stuck
either.
with each other.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It's been a wild ride.
I'm gonna activate my ghost shield and take a couple steps forward.
Okay. You start walking towards the light and past this threshold. You are in a vast black chamber, immediately recognizable to you, Adam, to us, the audience, as you also see your eyes trained on Lauren in the center of this chamber, hovering. I'll keep that on.
That was actually a really good
hovering, a few feet off the ground, chest up, as you see the stem with a black jewel connected by some sort of viney, muscly sinew to her open chest cavity. All around her are these larger sigils rotating. And behind her you see hanging chest, arm, leg. You see these severed body parts of different skin tones and sizes. One of them you notice is Jackie's arm. Perfectly preserved. And floating each with their own sigils. And slight traces of this, these particles, this energy between them.
Well, this is it. This is where I came.
Immediately, I like jump forward and I'm like, Lauren! And I try to like get her reaction. I'm like, Lauren, are you okay? Lauren, please be awake, Lauren.
Nothing.
I yell to him, like, is she breathing at least?
Can I go up to her?
You start walking up, and you hear, and your body immediately stops. And you feel this grip around your heart. It's swelling. And you all watch as Jackie runs up and just seizes in place. And you hear, as above, the mist has been sort of streaming into this room now from behind you. It starts to rise into the air. And you see, filling up the space above, two white eyes. And the vague features of a sharp face. So... it is time.
Could I still talk?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, you're going down today.
The face reaches down slowly. And it's about 20 feet tall as it hits the ground, still connected to the ceiling. And it just hovers in front of you, between you and Lauren. Mm-hmm. And your body is pushed back.
Can I try and, like, catch her?
Yeah, you
stop her.
And you both are skidded across the ground.
Yeah.
You have control.
Okay.
I care not what you think may happen today, for I know what is to be.
Only because you're deluded.
I am pure. I am more driven than any of you could ever
do to that girl?
The face flips over to you. Which one?
The one with the spike in its chest.
They
She's our friend. We're here for her.
It turns as if noticing Lauren for the first time, and then back. Well, it's just something I need, since my last attempt was less than favorable.
If you think you're getting away with any of this, or that you're going to be successful, you're wrong. We've defeated every one of your lackeys.
Is that supposed to intimidate me?
It's a fact. And the fact is that we're going to destroy you as well. Whether you're intimidated or not.
We're stronger together than you are.
Nothing you've done so far has stopped us.
We're not gonna let you consume Earth.
I suppose you're right. I guess I should... Well, how do they say it on your planet? If you want something done right, you do it yourself. And you feel the tavern shake. Rises up back into the ceiling. And you hear out loud, "You step upon the precedence of the once ever-encroaching void. What consciousness has long believed to be a reality always destined to the future you confront now. Mortality, existence. I am the end of all that is and what will be. I consume the heavens, I devour the hells. Fate is but a morsel to my palate. There is no greater purpose. There is no higher tribunal, no great cleansing of the cosmos. I destroy because it has been my first and only thought. And no pantheon, no faction, and no hero will be spared. Not even that which gave me this purpose. I am finality. I am the last page. I am Kul'Voch'Nch'Tal'Nelar. And you see the cavern begin to collapse. Roll initiative.
So we want to get the kids.
Shit! It's going down!
That
It counts. What is it?
Once we all rolled well.
18.
18?
Yeah, you
That's
can
19.
Oh, 19.
It is. A 19!
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I
This
also rolled a
bitch.
19.
It's going down!
Okay, we got this. We got this.
Total, Adam?
55.
Okay. 20 plus?
21. Hell yeah. Bitch about to go down!
Ooh. Lies?
19.
Nice.
Okay. What's
Hell
your dex?
1. Kind of afraid to know
Still
why.
Dex or agility in this case?
Agility, sorry.
Oh, agility 2.
Thinking the wrong game. Alright. Adam, you're first.
Okay. Alright. So the room's collapsing.
Yeah. You can see now as you're looking up, it looks as though a force is pressing and expanding above you, causing the entire ceiling above you to just expand upwards and give in on itself.
Okay, so there's still walls.
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
Focus on trying to get Lauren out first.
I'll do my best.
We can't beat him like this.
First, before I go to Lauren, since I have a lot of movement, can I try and go to Jackie's arm?
Yeah. Certainly can.
You come over, smack me with it. Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
So it's just like hanging.
Yeah,
right?
just suspended in the air.
Can I try and jump up and grab it?
You do, and as you're approaching, you notice the sigils begin to spin faster.
Okay.
And yeah, make a dodge roll when you.
That's cocked.
Nice. Ooh, nice. 34.
34?
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, you were able to move back away as this bolt of energy
Yeah.
emits from it and tries
I'm
to
just
hit
like,
you.
whoa. Can I?
Yeah, make a strength roll.
Armor still.
16. Not budging.
Nope. And you have to jump back and move away as another bolt.
I'm like, Rise, try to get rid of those sigils, and then I'll run to, I'll run to Lauren
Okay.
and just try and like
All right.
pick her up.
It's your turn.
Yeah. Okay.
The entity.
This bitch.
Okay. You watch as more of this being begins to swell up. More rocks collapsing. Some coming very close to you, and the rest of you as you move away from this, kind of getting scattered as a result. Adam. Make
Adam.
make a will save.
Oh!
Natural 1.
Got it.
Icky. Don't like that.
Nope.
Okay.
That's icky.
What?
Oh
What?
god.
You
Do
look
I
down.
die immediately?
So you look at Lauren,
Yep.
and when you look down, you just instinctively just look up, and you see the entity looking down at you. All of you just watch Adam drop. You're incapacitated.
Oh!
Okay. Yep.
Jackie, your turn.
Sounds about right.
What just happened? Okay. Shit. Okay.
Like, force pull him the fuck out of there.
Basically, you crumbled over Lauren.
Yeah.
The Harlot here lets you.
Get our dead friends out of here.
Yeah, could I?
Mind control me and wake me up.
Oh my
Remember, third degree of affliction statuses can be fixed with a healing or treatment check with a particular DC.
Okay. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna pull Adam towards the group.
Flashback.
Ragdolls.
Alright, I'm gonna.
Come on, we're good. We're good.
I guess I'll try to treat him.
All right, roll a treatment check.
Yes. 13.
Fortunately not, as you're like, get up.
Get up, get up, get up, get up.
You have to try again or something else.
Yeah.
You know I'm alive at least.
Yeah, you do know he is alive.
Alright. I'm gonna look towards the group and be like, try to get him up, and I'm gonna go towards Lauren.
All right, yeah, you start.
I'm gonna fly up.
Okay, yeah. You're dodging these falling debris.
I'm like, alright, man, we've been through too much shit to die this early. Treat Adam.
Okay. This whole flight is your dies like,
Yeah,
come on, get up
you
here, man.
fucking asshole.
23.
23? That's
Nice.
enough, yeah.
Wake up.
Punch you in the face.
Yeah, you basically reach your hand up and you feel this this monochrome blue swirl, and you touch down on his chest and lets you back up.
Oh my word.
You're not getting out of this that easy.
Oh god, that sucked. Okay, thanks. I'm good.
All right,
Oh my god.
Rise's turn. Oh boy! He's gonna run over to the sigils and I don't know how.
Oh my god.
You're the only one who can read those things.
It's gonna take a long time to get through this. That's his turn. Peeps are gonna just start scrambling around like, oh yeah. Cedric's gonna run up to Lauren's body as well, and basically join you beside Lauren. What about you? I don't. Do we pull her along? Where are we?
Let's try to get her down.
Okay. Tugging on her legs, and she's in her prom dress.
Yeah.
Before, just blood stained,
Oh.
dirty, and tugging on her leg,
Can I?
And fails. It slips off.
Could I
Really,
help
I'm really
him?
sweaty.
Can I like Can I help him, or is that on my turn?
No, that'd be on your turn.
Okay.
Adam, your turn.
Okay. I'm like, okay. All right.
I'll start.
Yeah. Where is the entity?
Above you, like 50 feet above, and moving upwards.
Yeah.
And expanding.
Man,
Okay.
missed a good opportunity. I was gonna burp everywhere, but
That's a good opportunity, alright.
Okay. Yeah, I'll run up to Lauren too, and can I just like tap crystal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you tap it.
Huh. Doesn't seem to do anything.
Nope.
how did
Okay.
we do it last time?
I don't remember.
I think we have to take the crystal out.
I'm afraid that'll kill her.
I think so too, but well, I thought so too. But when we did it with May, I think she was okay. Am I remembering correct?
If you want me to, I can.
Well, she didn't die until Liliana got her hands on her.
Yeah. Okay.
Try to get that out of her.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get the crystal out.
Made strength roll.
Strength.
8.
It's like, you think it would just snap from how frail it looks, but you put both hands, you're like, ah,
Yeah.
it's too much.
Not budging.
All right.
Entity. Expanding, growing more.
Eat my ass.
You watch as from the mist, 20 hands, spectral and clawed, all just surge out, and all of you make dodge rolls.
Is this an AoE?
Yes.
We're just in the fucking what's it called right now? Ooh,
What is it
nice.
called?
The Fullmetal Alchemist.
Oh,
Oh.
29.
10.
29.
Wow.
Nice.
Toughness rolls all around.
Hell yeah. Oh my god!
20, not natural.
I'm gonna use Lucky to add 10.
Okay.
Except 15, 16, 17. 20, not natural.
22.
22? Ah.
That's one lucky.
You both take 1 injury, and you suffer 3.
Oh!
So you are staggered, and you take 1 injury.
Fuck.
Have the pencil.
No,
As these
I
hands
haven't.
all reach out, also rise, they all start piercing through you. You're all able to dodge most of them as they come in, but some of them just rip right through you, just overwhelming assault. And
Jeez.
yeah, you see Rise also get spun around as he gets hit in the shoulder. Like, ah!
Oh.
Jeez.
Okay.
Okay. Elias, Jackie, excuse me, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna try to rip the stone out of Lauren with my telekinesis.
Okay.
Hiya!
Come on.
Ah! 13.
Nothing.
God. I'm gonna use extra effort.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to do it again. Hi!
Oh my god.
17.
More, you just doubling down with the stress of everything around you, the wound that you just sustained. It's a little too stressful, and you unfortunately cannot pry this crystal from
Alright.
the chest cavity of your friend.
Gosh.
Okay.
Damn
Elias,
it.
your turn.
I'm watching them struggle to try to get it out of her and then get whacked by all these hands. And I see Jackie struggle and not be able to get it, so I activate my soul wings, fly towards
All right.
Lauren. I'm gonna try to pull it.
All right, so all of you are crowded around Lauren.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Make a strength roll.
Probably not the best idea, but
No. It's fine.
Ooh, nice.
Nice,
18.
nice.
18. Still not enough.
Ah,
wow.
Man.
fuck.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
So that was all I got.
Rise is going to. What is he doing? He is going to.
I yell, I'm like, Rise, can you help us get this?
Since you told me to, yes. He's gonna fly over, and he's gonna try and pry it open, and fail.
Okay.
That's about right.
Good.
He's like, this is really stuck in there.
Really is.
Great.
Peeps, should we come over there and help?
No.
Okay.
Everyone's like, no!
You have the best chance of getting it out.
Yeah.
Probably.
Try to protect the group.
Okay.
I'll try to get this out.
Adam, your turn.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna run back to the group, and I'm just gonna like prepare to interpose if any of them are gonna get hit.
Okay. All right. Entity's turn. Okay. Oh, sorry about this. I have to keep track of the round numbers for no reason.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
No reason at all.
Oh no.
Okay.
Just like that.
Everybody who's in the center near Lauren.
Mhm.
So Rise and you two. Make a will save.
Alright, I got this.
24.
Ooh! Nat 20.
Hey,
Nice.
all right.
Whew.
All right, you're both okay.
Bam!
Hey, yeah, nice.
As you watch as this sort of these two beams of black energy hit around you and spiral, and Rise is okay.
Nice.
Oh, thank God.
As it passes over all of you, and you feel your vision sort of blank out and then push through.
I'm just like too determined to like save Lauren.
Yeah.
I'm like, no!
I'm just not afraid.
Yeah, yeah.
You're like, bitch!
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be it. Jackie, your turn.
Alright, I'm doing it again. Fucking telekinesis, trying to get this out. Okay. 26.
You snap it out of the stem,
Nice.
snap away, and then it basically ejects and wilts in the air and turns to dust as the cavity of Lauren begins to close. And the jewel in your hand feels powerful. There's
Okay.
something in it. Like you feel this spiraling energy inside of it. It's an obsidian gem as you look here, and that's it.
Alright. I'm gonna try. Can I still try to get her down? Or is that like.
That's your action.
Okay.
Elias, your turn. Yeah, Lauren starts to fall, not fall like and die, but like lower slowly.
Like, is she going to, like...
She'll be fine. She'll,
Okay.
she'll just touch down on her head.
I'm like, Jackie, what did you just get?
The same thing that Meg had before. It's powerful.
Do you think we can use it?
I don't know.
Can I see it?
We need him. You could see it, but we need him to get into a body. I think we need to use this to get
Kill.
him into the body.
Huh. Alright, then let's provoke him down here to have a fair fight. I'm gonna charge a ball of soul fire and whip it up into this guy.
All right, roll the hit.
Nice.
That's 26.
26
Yep.
misses. What?
Well, he is.
Fucking
You
shapeless
watch
bastard.
it comes in, and the soul fire comes up, and it just stops in the air, and even with your homing,
Oh,
dissipates.
jeez.
Like, call
This
up.
is gonna
Like,
be
come
rough,
down
boys."
here, you bastard!
Okay. Rise's turn. Okay.
Get her out of here.
Can do. Like, hovers up, grabs, and starts to fly, dodging some debris as it comes down. Okay, he's gonna keep Lauren safe.
Okay. Whew. Whew.
Peeps turns. They're gonna start moving towards like the head of the mouth of the cavern. Kind of just looking around like, yeah, Rise over here, ushering them through. Adam.
Okay. Seeing that Lauren's safe now and that everyone's starting to move, I'm gonna like run towards one of the walls that are still intact,
Okay.
and I'm gonna kick off towards where the entity's like face is, and I'm gonna sonic boom
Okay.
while I'm up there, and I'm just gonna, as I'm like running and jumping towards him, I'm like, and you know what Jackie can do, and you know what Animus is, but you don't even know where I'm from, and I'm gonna sonic boom
Nice.
right in his face.
All right.
That's a 7 affliction fortitude.
Okay. Immune to fortitudes.
Okay.
As
fair.
you crack and I don't care where you're from.
Oh, he's probably already eaten it.
Hope not.
Entity's turn. You're in the air.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm like coming down from the jump.
Yep.
He's like,
Yeah, actually,
he just eats you.
Keep all your ideas to yourself about what he does.
I'm being
make a will save.
sarcastic. Oh, you and your will saves. Fuck.
I know.
You asshole.
13.
okay.
At least it's not a natural one.
Yeah.
You're still the worst.
This is, I mean, could
3
still
degrees.
be. Okay, that's not 4.
As you all watch as Adam gets this mist reaches out, coalesces around him, and he's gone. Adam, you find yourself being hurled through this sort of space of darkness and energy. And as you're in there, just everything's moving by you.
Yep.
The energy is just trying to just ripping into you. And Mercury on your wrist is just saying, I don't know where we are, and I think I'm feeling this too.
I kind of like put my hand on him.
Yeah, and you feel it, and you feel as if your connection to your psyche is being ruptured, and then you appear back in the hall, and just hit the ground and roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, I'm like, Mercury, you here?
I'm here, Adam.
Okay.
Jeez.
Jackie's turn.
Alright. Oh, this bitch. I kind of like hold up the thing, and I'm like, "Hey, Anthony, you need this, asshole?" And I like defend.
Elias, your turn. Need this asshole?
Need this?
I'm gonna head toward Lauren.
Okay.
Is she like just laying on the ground? Or?
No, she's Reishausen.
Oh, okay. Is she
More towards the entrance.
Yeah, is she conscious at all?
No.
I'm gonna try to treat her.
Alright, roll
While
over
we're
treatment
waiting
check.
for a real thing to happen.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, 23.
23. So you know she's not breathing, but she doesn't feel very cold. And this is kind of beyond your ability to
Yeah.
diagnose.
Weird. Huh. So it's like she's not dead, but she's like frozen. Strange. Okay. I guess I'm gonna defend too and
Okay.
wait for what happens next.
Rise's turn. It's gonna defend.
He's all waiting for him to fucking do something.
Yeah, we're all like,
Yeah.
Okay. I get up again. Damn it. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna just kind of pissed off at this point. I'm gonna just like run up the wall in like a spiral and try and like hit him.
Roll a hit.
again.
21.
Does not hit. As you move by and
I
you're
forgot to
punching
assess
nothing into it. It's just punching at a mist.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. And then I'll just like punch through him and then run down and just like end my turn near everyone.
Right. This chamber looks like it's at its end as it starts falling all around you now. And you hear V yell out, like, I think we gotta get out of here or something.
Yeah. Where?
Away, I don't know, fuck it. The entity. Jackie, make a will save.
Alright. Okay. 23.
23?
Yeah.
You are impaired and vulnerable.
Ooh.
What?
As memories of your particular instance that we just saw before start flashing in your head, and all those fears that you had at that moment come crashing back into you as if the day you lived it. And it staggers you. So yeah, you are now vulnerable and
That means.
half all defenses.
It's -2.
And -2 to
And
damage.
-2 to checks.
Yep.
Damn. That's not good.
Jackie, your turn.
Alright. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna use assessment first of all. Assessment.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good idea. Good idea.
10.
Insight. Oh, okay, cool. 19.
19?
Yeah. 16.
Okay, 2 degrees. So you get 1 exact and 1 high or low.
Okay, that's good.
I want.
We know he's immune to fortitude.
Yeah. I want his exact will.
His exact will? 40.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Well, I'm useless, guys. Had a good run.
All right. What's
Maybe this is just in smoke form.
I hope so.
what's his what's his to hit?
His to hit?
Or
With-
it's high or low, right?
Yeah. I mean, what's your average to hit? Are you looking like his to hit with what attack? It's different. Like a physical attack or like...
Actually, I'll just do toughness.
Toughness?
Yeah.
Immune.
It's a smoke form. You can't hurt him.
Yeah. Well, all right.
Damn.
You wanna mess? Huh? You wanna mess, fuckers?
It's okay. Yeah.
We're gonna need like 2 more sessions to finish this fight.
Yeah, really. Shit.
We're in the throes, baby.
Oh my gosh.
Are you gonna change this phase and end this one? I feel it coming.
I'm gonna
I want to punch his stupid
defend
face.
again.
Defend again?
Yeah.
Take
Okay.
form so we can
To-
hit you, you
And then
bastard.
roll a will
A will
save to...
to get out.
Yeah.
Okay. Heard.
Remember you have a -2.
I'm gonna use lucky.
Okay?
Gotta do it.
I'll do it to him.
6.
Yep, so 16.
So 16
plus-
plus 26 minus 2, so 24.
Okay. Yeah, you break it.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, you
Alright,
shrug it
so
off.
not impaired or vulnerable, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Elias, your
Whew.
turn.
Awesome.
Thank God.
I'm gonna go over to Cam again.
Okay. Yep.
I'm gonna be like, "Hey, are you in there?" And like, kind of.
Cam
Shake him
is
off.
like on the ground, like
Yeah.
clutching their hat, and is
Yeah.
not responsive.
Yeah. Can I like?
They're saying like, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry."
I'm gonna like kind of like coax them to like look at me and be like, "Hey, like, pay attention! Come on, like."
They're like, "No, no,
Yeah.
no, no, no."
I'm like, that thing is going to come down here and it's gonna take a body. Either the thing it's making or one of ours, and when it does that, we gotta lay into it.
There's no way. No,
I'm like,
we
Cam,
can't.
you're the strongest one here.
No, I'm not.
You
I can't.
are.
No, not stronger than him.
You can do everything we can do, and more. We need you.
Roll persuasion.
Huh?
Oh, fuck. 11.
We
No.
need you.
Do I have a hero point?
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I use it to reroll?
Absolutely.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Add 10.
Add 10?
Yeah, and your persuasion.
Oh, okay. It was 1 point higher on the dice than
Very
the last.
good.
It was funny.
So 17 plus.
Plus
17.
5, so 22.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. They're like. They nod.
Yeah. We're gonna get through this. We have to work together.
All right.
I'm still taunting this bitch.
Rise. So look back and see Jack. You have like a little bit of a tough time, and he's gonna look at Cedric and be like, "Yeah," and give Lauren, and fly over to you and appear beside you, and hold out his hands above. And he says, "This isn't where we fall." And you see a barrier form above you.
Hell yeah.
Adam.
Okay. Is there an exit to this room right now?
Where you came from?
I just imagine like the little like red sign over the door.
Okay. I can start taxiing you guys back. Get out of here.
Cedric's like, "Get me the fuck out of here!"
All right. I guess I'll take him first.
Ah!
Yeah, I'll run back.
Okay. All right. Entity's turn. They're gonna look directly down,
Staring at Din in the eye.
and you just see this mist cool down. Make me a dodge roll.
Okay. Oh, okay. 24.
Okay. Now roll me a toughness roll, but hold on. Add. I just have to find it here. Where are you? Add 5.
Oh, sick.
Are you still vulnerable?
No, not anymore.
Okay, cool. Good. He's throwing two as well.
Oh my god.
Did you have the +5?
Yeah, but I still think I might have to use a lucky.
What would be the total? 15.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a lucky.
How many luckies do you have?
This is my third one already.
I think they refresh every session.
damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a lot better.
22.
22?
Yeah.
Okay. You take 2 degrees of damage.
Ugh.
You're dazed.
Oh, I lied. It wasn't. It was a
No, it's 22, right?
no, because I have
Oh,
injuries.
So 20.
22 minus 4.
18.
18.
So 3 degrees.
Staggered.
Yep. Rise also fails by 3 degrees. As both of you are crushed down by the weight of this oppressive force. And then, before you turn, you hear in your mind, you hear "Now, I am sick of your insolence. Kill him." And you feel your neck move and look right at Rise. And your turn. You need to attack him.
I can't make a will save.
Nope.
No.
You are evil.
She made this choice when she made her character.
It's true.
Fuck.
No, come on.
Ah, fuck.
Just roll bad like you always do.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rise like looks over to you and he's just like, "Oh, that was unpleasant, but glad we made it through."
Oh no! I
That's fine.
swear to God,
I
if you roll a nat 20 and kill Rise, I will kill you myself.
I'll kill myself.
But you're staggered, so you can only do one
Oh,
thing.
yeah, okay.
And you always roll bad. So,
Okay. I like kind of look at him and I'm like, "I'm sorry," and like try to like throw something at him.
Okay.
14 to hit.
14?
Yeah.
Don't think you hit.
Oh, thank God.
Well, he would be considered vulnerable because he is unaware.
yeah. Surprise attacks make you vulnerable.
Half defense.
My phone died.
Damn.
Yeah, that hits.
Ah,
What's the damage?
7.
Oh my God! What the fuck was that face?
Stop! Fuck!
Oh my God!
No!
It's just
Oh my
like-
God!
And your knives? Or you talked about your knives, right? Or
Whatever's rubble, like whatever's
Yeah.
around.
he gives you the thumbs up, and immediately you just reach out with your arm, and as the debris just falls right in front of you, stops before it hits the ground, and slams into it. And you all watch as it cracks against his head, and he crumples against it, and just rolls.
Oh, I like scream. Oh my God.
And you hear. Elias, your turn.
Is he okay?
You wanna go check?
Well, he's not. He's not dying, or else I would be like next to him right now, right?
He's not dying.
Okay.
It's like the
Jackie, what the
Yeah, remember you said you were gonna be the final boss of the campaign?
No, bro, you good?
Bro, you good? Bro. No, get up. I just want you to take it easy.
Alright, thanks for taking it on my list.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Elias?
Fuck.
No, I'm not playing anymore. You good?
I'm gonna run toward
Rise.
Rise. Yeah, and I'm gonna try to treat him, get him up,
Yeah, roll
back,
treatment.
Oh,
back
my
on his feet.
Word, yeah, get him.
I'm playing the healer tonight.
Please.
Fuck.
Please.
12.
12?
Yeah.
What was the damage rank on your
On mine?
knives? 7?
No, 7, yeah, on
Yeah,
telekinesis.
unfortunately, he's breathing.
Yeah.
And he's drooling, and you just see like a gash.
Oh my God.
But you can't get. you're just too frazzled to get him up this turn.
Oh my god. Fuck, I'll kill myself. I'm no
Anything
longer
else?
staggered. Fuck.
Could I,
Mm-hmm.
using extra effort
Yes.
and a power stun to gain an alternate effect, could I reverse soul drain onto him? In essence, I take damage, he heals.
I like that. I'll allow it.
Ooh.
Okay, so mark fatigue for using
Nice.
extra effort.
Uh-huh.
And then
I've always
essentially,
wanted to do
Yeah.
this.
so first, what do you want to do? The damage roll first or the healing roll?
Let's
Gonna
keep
be
it
two
dramatic.
separate
Let's do the healing first.
All right, so roll d20, add your soul drain rank. Or
Shit.
treatment, whatever's higher.
Treatment would be higher for you. You have a lot.
Yeah, my treatment's higher. Okay, so 11. Fuck.
Roll toughness.
Oh, man.
Fucker. Oh, not rise.
23.
All right, you're okay there. Certainly a creative move on your part, and you've opened your mind to the possibility of, oh, I think I could accomplish something like this some other time.
Yeah.
Because right now there is, this entity above you, and you're just like, fuck, and you don't want to like kill him, so you
Yeah.
had to hold back, and it just amounted to
Stress
nothing.
and- yeah.
Fuck.
And you feel a little poop.
Yeah. Like, wait, no.
Ugh.
This is good. I can
Fuck.
heal. I can heal now.
Adam.
We have a healer.
Oh, I don't like this.
I'm gonna run back. And I'm just gonna look around. I'll see Rise on the ground.
Yeah. Elias over him.
Yeah. I'll run up and I'll be like, "Do you got him, or should I take him back?"
Get him out of here.
Okay. I'll pick up Rise and I'll run back.
Okay.
When I get back, is Cedric still there?
Yeah, where'd you bring him?
Just like,
To the street, or
yeah, just like out of this.
yeah, like
building.
right out of the like back where you started, like at the subway terminal.
Oh yeah.
Or, like-
I guess like the subway, like when you first walk down the stairs, like the base platform.
yeah, cool. Yeah. He's like walked up the stairs now because he's like, I don't want to be underground.
I'm like, just stay up there.
Okay. What the hell?
I'll bring Rise up the stairs.
What the?
Fuck.
What?
Stay here. I'm bringing
What
everyone back.
happened?
Just
That
stay.
was
Just
gone
stay.
for a
Just stay. Just stay. I'll run back.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, it's like,
No.
Entity's turn.
Oh my god.
Fuck you.
Oh my god.
Fuck you.
Okay. Elias.
Don't like this. I don't like it.
This smoky mist pulls in front of you, as if something just touched down in front of it, and you see the visage of your father in front of you, chain discord, just all shadowy as it reels back with this sword whip that you've seen before, and strike out at you.
damn.
26 to hit.
Yeah.
Toughness roll.
18.
18.
Yep.
Okay. You take 1 injury.
Okay, that's not bad.
As it slashes across your side and digs into your skin and rips out. You see like blood, but and then dissipates.
How the fuck could it do that?
Fucking asshole.
Okay.
Well, I guess
And-
it knows Animus.
Yeah. So everybody connected to it, or everyone that
Yeah.
connected to me. Shit.
All right. Jackie, your turn. You have a turn.
Okay.
So you're back in control of yourself.
Shit. Fuck.
Yeah, shit's
Grab someone and run.
Yeah, I'm gonna take. Yeah, I'm gonna take V. And, oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna take V. I'm gonna, like, go towards where he brought Cedric and Rise.
Of course, it would take you a little longer.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, you start flying, of course. And
Yeah.
It's like the magic carpet, like
Yeah.
leaving the cave of wonders.
Yeah. And I'm clutching the thing.
Yeah, in your the jewel in your hand. Okay.
Can I still defend?
Your action would be to pick.
Okay.
Elias, your turn.
Take someone and run.
I believe it's you,
was gonna say who's
Adam,
left.
Xavier, and Cam are in the room.
Alright, I'm gonna head for camp.
Yeah.
I'm like, alright, kid, we gotta get out of here.
Yeah, okay.
I'm like, can you fly?
I can, touches you on the shoulder, like, alright, I'm good.
Yeah. I'm like, alright, let's grab Xavier and let's get the hell out of here.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna
Yeah, you-
send them off and then I'm gonna grab Xavier and go.
Okay, so you want to grab Xavier?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you, like, run up to Xavier, and he's like, oh, please, let's get out of here.
We gotta go now. Like, come here.
Goes in your arms.
Yeah. Like, don't tell anybody about this.
Only if you don't either.
This is your dream, dude. Fly out.
You start flying, and Cam follows, so it takes off and starts to fly, and Adam, your turn.
Yeah.
You're there alone.
Yeah, I'm gonna run
Run,
back.
Forrest, run!
Yeah.
My little Gohan that will surpass me.
Healing my injury.
Wow,
Then I
good
run
for
back.
you!
Yeah. Okay.
As you guys make your way out, the cavern collapsing, you all make your way to the subway entrance.
Okay.
Everyone's like, oh god, Rise is on the ground, that didn't go anywhere the way we planned it, but we got Lauren, that's good. It's like,
Yeah,
Cedric
Lauren-
is
yeah,
going on and
yeah.
on.
Lauren's all fucked up and half alive, too.
Oh,
Yeah, we have to try and patch up Rise.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do.
Okay.
I tried. He's...
That thing, it took control of me again. If that happens, you have to grab me or something.
Do my best.
Yeah. We can't kill you, though.
I can't kill you guys!
We can't kill you either. I've seen how the world ends up.
Well, at least it's a world, so we gotta worry about this right
It
now.
is not a world. It is this place on real Earth.
Oh,
If you start going crazy, I'll just throw you.
whatever works.
Yeah.
Just-
Okay.
Can
If
I?
she loses it, take her to another dimension.
I can't. I don't.
Just get her the
do
hell
it.
away from everybody else.
you know.
Yeah, you know, you've done it.
It's hard to
I've
do
seen
it.
you do it like 3 times.
Can I try to do a treatment
Yeah.
on Rise?
Yep.
Hiya! It was almost so good. It's 8.
Wait, you have lucky.
Lucky.
One more lucky.
But... no, because we have a lot of people who could treat him, I think.
Okay.
It was 8.
You can try again.
Fails. Alright, try one more time.
Alright, guys, we gotta wake up.
Come on, come on, come on,
Wake
come on.
me up.
Oh my god!
Go.
Fuck!
V's gonna try.
Yeah, I'm like, V, please.
Natural 1.
Fuck!
Oh my god.
Rise!
Yeah, everyone's beating the shit out of Rise.
This is what he's meant to
He's
be.
now in dying
As
condition.
we pan away to you beating the shit out of Rise, we pan up. We see Central Park in the distance to the north. The branches of trees bare as though a harsh winter had ravaged the bastion of nature amongst its urban shell. Long stretches of grass are blotched gray and its ponds are flushed. Tranquility has abandoned this place and left in its wake stagnation. The stillness is soon perturbed by the quaking that rattles throughout the floating, mangled island of Manhattan. The soil elevates, bloating in an attempt to occupy the growing force from below. A fissure surfaces and extends, spiderwebbing across the landscape, only to be joined by its siblings in rupturing the earth. What follows is an eruption of force, joined by the blossoming of chaos as debris is catapulted into the far reaches of the distance, cascading off of the island while pummeling buildings into heaps of steel and rock. From the epicenter of the blast, one can stare into the maw of darkness from above until it reaches out to them. The dense mist that once blanketed the air parts as its master's claw, which stands almost 350 meters in height, outstretched. The flow of black and purple energy taken form sinks itself into the ground and pulls forth its remaining body. One might describe the entity as chaos and energy incarnate, like a living flame coalesced into the titanic form that now emerged to stare down onto the pseudo-city of New York. Taking a vaguely humanoid shape from the waist up, possessing 2 clawed arms and 3 spider-like leg appendages, 2 on its right shoulder and 1 on the left. They spike from their back and spear into the ground, piercing buildings in the process. The chaotic energy on the shoulders of the entity begins to coalesce, hardening and shaping into jagged tubes, venting charged plumes of black smoke into the sky behind him. In the face of this creature forms countless eyes of various size and color. each one moving autonomously. The dark entity has emerged. The real battle begins. Next time on Initiative.
Oh my god!
Oh, I just want to fall backwards right now.
That was awesome.
That was crazy as
That
hell.
was awesome.
Damn it!
Oh my god.
Fuck!
Part 1 of this finale, if you will.
Yes.
Wow.
That was amazing.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
The name of this episode has to be his real name.
Yes. Yes.
Do you know how many apostrophes are in his name? 5.
Yeah,
That's how you know he's evil. Dude.
Yeah, he's Cthulhu's cousin.
Yes.
That was awesome.
Oh my
Holy
gosh.
shit, dude.
I'm hyped to fight a kaiju.
Fuck.
Dude, this is worse than a kaiju.
Oh my word.
This is an elder god.
Yeah, really.
Thank you for joining us for part 1 of our finale over here. Not
Yes.
quite season 1 finale, but
Arc finale.
One.
Yes.
yeah, of our first arc. Just second arc time, whatever. Of this finale.
Yeah.
If you liked what you listened to, hit that follow button. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Or even subscribe. That'd be awesome too.
Yeah.
Tell
Get
your
it-
friends.
Tell your friends.
Smash that bell.
Yeah, if you're on Spotify,
Something.
Wow.
don't do that. If you're on Spotify, Stitcher, YouTube, anything like that, hit any of the supporting buttons, the likes, the 5 stars, all of that. We really appreciate it. You can follow our Twitter at KeepTappinX for updates, whether or not we're going to be streaming or not on that given night. But we're always here Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m.
Hell
Eastern.
yeah.
Yes. I'm going to say it right now. If you're on Twitch, stick around because we're going to raid.
Yes.
Yes, and if you're on Twitch right now, we are going to raid, so help another smaller channel, feel good about themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for everybody else, we love you, and we'll see you next week, same time. Come join us.
Yeah. You don't want to miss this.
Yeah, we might all die.
Yeah.
We are going.
TPK.
Bye, y'all.
See ya.
Bye.